Yeah, we'll see how they go. At the end of the group stage, they did take a loss to Varel, which gave them the second seed, so they'll have to play this opening game. They're probably not going to be super happy that it's Nongshim coming through with full momentum from the players on the other side of things. But at the end of the day, PRX are already qualified for champs. They're one of the very best team, if not the best team in Pacific. They just won the last roadshow, and they'd love to make it to another one and cap off the year of Pacific very well heading into champs.
I think that's the big thing for them. Yes, they're still going to want to put their best foot forward here, but they have a huge safety net of knowing they're in champs. So it's all about how that affects them mentally. I think that's not something they want to fall back on. I think they have to play themselves into good form here. They let it slip a little bit at the end of the group stage. But when we take a look at PRX as a team, right, we know they're in champs because they're so consistently amazing here in Pacific. They've won Pacific 4 times, 5 final appearances, and an average placement of 2.5.
Yeah, imagine if you took out the kickoff from last year out of that placement. That would be even higher. It would be ridiculous.
I kind of wish we used the photo from the very first year they won.
I'm trying to fix my. I don't know why my audio feels off. Why does my audio feel different?
This team has just grown so much ever since they added something. They've had some some changes. Envy is also on this roster now, but I feel like the progression this team has showed has been phenomenal.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. You sound tired?
To sort of understate how difficult
Don't worry, I'll scale. I will be scaling.
VALORANT is a game that's constantly evolving. The metas are always changing. We don't see teams at the top for very long, but this is one of the few teams in the world that's managed to do it, especially here in Pacific. This is back in the day, 2023. They're lifting that first trophy. Look how much it means to them.
This was huge. Can I point this out, by the way? Korea was dominant in VALORANT. PRX were the underdogs. Once upon a time, this team were underdogs, so them winning was the most incredible thing. The entire stadium was chanting, screaming DRX, and then PRX came out of nowhere. And
why some of this stuff feels off?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of
mic feels off.
Pacific in general has been
audio feels off. Just found out who Kyo is. You do sound like him. No way.
This was a team that, you know, they would go to international events and not really be a contender at all, be one of the lowest seed teams back in Counter-Strike, and then coming into VALORANT, they've really made a name for themselves and become superstars, and now they are, you know, a team that is the very best out of Pacific. They're the pride of Pacific, and really the team that flies that flag high for Southeast Asia in particular, where, as you mentioned, originally there was Korean dominance. Now it feels like there's another era of Korean dominance that's upon us, given all of the teams represented in the playoffs. They want to make sure they bring it home for SEA.
Absolutely. Now this team, part of the reason why they're also so popular is their play style. They are known for W gaming. They're so aggressive. They've done double duelists, sometimes triple duelists. And
okay, here's the thing. Full on caveat here.
Interesting in stage 2.
Before I do Preds, is that this is low-key a for fun Pred because I've not been watching.
And now everybody else is picking it up.
Pacific.
They're going, no, that's not the way we want to go. You see it here, 73% of the time. They're picking that single duelist. Yes, they're still aggressive in how they play. I think they still try and keep that as their mantra, but it's not
VVVV with the 85 streak, be Roops with the 30 streak.
I agree.
Go, guys.
I think PRX has kind of, at least in their experimentation phase,
saw a guy streaming your VOD 24/7. Are you aware about this? Yeah, that's me. That is me streaming that.
More tactically, how can we play a little bit more slower? How can we incorporate some ideas from both inside and outside of the team of some of the newcomers in terms of coaching staff, in terms of analysts and things like that? I think Wendler has been very transformative for PRX in terms of a lot of those ideas. I mean, Alex, although he's been coaching a team that's been known for W gaming for a long time, he was the structure guy before VALORANT.
Is this just
on the most structured team really in
okay, this is going to be an exciting game.
Yeah, they definitely have been
I could see Nongshim winning this, and I could see
and I want to see
I think DRX wins this, no?
There's a little bit more on the
Who actually wins between GE and DRX?
As well as the play-ins now.
That's a great point. Now they really feel like they have to win till they go back to that double duelist, because if there's one
I haven't been watching these games at all, but
return to a real double duelist, it's these guys.
Yes, Nongshim.
People have been saying that DRX is back.
One of the underdogs, you know, more recently, and they proved everyone wrong just at the beginning of this year. But back when there was Simprissa Gaming, we're really excited to see them in Ascension the first time. They made that comeback the second time, and they
Hi Zikz, I'm so happy I've been gifted 2 actual interesting games for my birthday. W, bro.
Working again. Well, not everyone. But I'm kind of excited.
No. Whoa.
What up, Triple Threat?
Silken
How's it going, bro?
Look,
That
I'm
peachy?
very happy to see them back on the correct roles. This is what we wanted to see.
Whoa.
I think the journey
We
of this
good?
Nongshim Red Force squad has
Yikes.
been insane. This is a team that went through the ascension process
Forgot to
not
move
once,
my
but
Discord over.
twice. Then
All good
into
though.
Santiago dominance. I feel like
Nothing
they figured out a
important
meta
there
that
anyways.
works so beautifully for them. They've had instability, but then now I feel like it's clicking. In those play-ins, 2-0, it looked magical. It looked like they'd recaptured that form, and this is a team that's so scary when they switch on this game.
Yeah, I think the play-ins was fantastic for them. They stomped both of these teams, Team Secret
Dominant.
and T1, back-to-back.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy birthday, by the way,
Mystic
Mystic
Topaz.
Topaz.
That was a big game
W.
to decide who's going to be heading through to champs. They put T1 in quite an awkward position now, so to get such a
What's your
dominant
prediction?
win in that second series especially,
bro, it's like-
huge for Nongshim, and I think that's going to
I've always been so high on Nongshim,
coming into the playoffs now.
like just in general, from like a micro sense.
The blue-haired duelists are back together. This is what we want to see.
blue-haired
Thank God, they're not.
I don't know, I'm on a very
anymore.
low-key
It feels like
level
now finally
cheering
the
for
backs are-
Nongshim.
The backs are against the wall. Live is on
Always
the
had like a
line.
bit of a
They're going,
Nongshim
okay,
bias.
We'll go back to being the greatest.
But I think it's going to be a banger game no matter what. Like, I'm here honestly for the good Valorant.
RB also coming
Is
back.
FNS
going
gonna stream today? I have no idea.
Recap of the
Absolutely
grand
no
finals
idea.
of Master Santiago.
Insane final.
It was insane. Nongshim fans rejoicing, but it was a little disappointing in that it finished so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Against
the
two of
first-
the fastest teams in Pacific.
It was the first Pacific.
chat, there's no more
Pacific Grand
breeze.
Final, and it was an absolute one-sided stomp.
No more
Xbox
breeze.
was phenomenal. We see
Because these games, even the Loud Fury ones that are coming up, it's all in playoffs. No more breeze. Abyss everywhere.
They played against each other though. They did clash after the Yoru nerf in.
What a weird
in
question.
Pacific
Nah,
for
it's
the
fine.
Start of stage 1, I believe.
I think that might be
and that
one
was
of
a
the
close
more
game that
common
went the way
ones.
of PRX. So they have played
It's
it.
like-
I do want to point out though, on this dirt map in particular, Abyss is back
I
in
don't
the
know.
pool, and
It's
they
fine.
stomped
Makes
PRX
sense.
to win this grand final here and lift the Santiago trophy. So I'm keeping an eye on whether Abyss ends up in this map pool.
There's an
and
interview with
we'll,
Alex
you
and
know,
Panda,
talk a
and they
little
said
bit
they
more about
prepped
that
all
in a
7
minute, I
maps.
think.
That's good.
I mean, I think it's going to be so.
Hi, streamer. Is
important
other
now
streamer
how
streaming?
the teams adapt to this map pool.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
like-
does make a huge difference.
I don't really,
I'm
like-
so confident about PRX in London, for example.
I don't really be like
But
knowing
the map
FNS
pool
like
is
that,
perfect.
but
But now with Abyss coming in, there are big questions here now.
I mean,
It's all good.
Suck at Haven too.
Yeah.
And
People have their preferences for watch party.
Kind of sucked
It's
on
fine.
Haven and Abyss. So it's all about which
I got
way
no
you go.
beef.
Yeah,
I
they
got no
have
beef
banned
with
Haven
that.
though earlier on in this stage as well. So that's something that they haven't really been wanting to play as much. I'm wondering what direction they're going to go with the map pool here. They've had
Today,
some
I mean, this weekend's going to be different, chat. This weekend's going to be different. It's like 4 days only for Americas, 3 days only for EMEA. This will be cool. This will be in Barcelona, if you guys didn't know. That's in 2 days from now. And Pacific, it's like, I'm just watching Pacific because, like, what is there on tomorrow? Like, nothing. It's just Pacific again. Why did you remove the word Sliggy? Wait, I didn't.
coaches, you know,
I didn't
all the
remove the word
different roles
Sliggy.
that they've
Wait,
got. They've
what?
got the
Nongshim went
cameraman
from
playing
a
skirmish
team
just so the players
that
are extra
permabanned
nice and
Abyss to a
rested.
team that
So
now
let's see what
plays
they come up
Abyss
with here on Abyss. They've had a couple of weeks to cook
on the
this.
second
They
go
will
about.
not
What?
able to have to be a consideration that they're going to have to solve in terms of the map pool. So I've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what
Are they
come up
feeling
with.
desperate?
I love that Nongshim early on in the play-ins though is sorry.
Wait, Chad, do you
Chaos
guys
is already gonna
remember?
want to establish their dominance on this map. They love Abyss.
It's such a fantastic move from Nongshim because they knew it was going to be one of Haven's.
Yeah, like it was one of the maps that I guess they didn't permaban it, but it was like one of their weak maps at Santiago, if I remember correctly. People would always pick it against him because like he's just not playing Neon.
A Damby Neon map.
Yes.
Never was.
Yeah, 100%. So we'll see what they go with as they are back on, you know, that Yoru Neon.
Yeah, sorry, they didn't
that
they
do
didn't
like to
permaban
play.
it.
Haven
They
was
just
another map
it was
they
like
did
their
pick a
punish
little
pick
bit,
that most
although
teams would go
Breeze was their
for
most picked.
because
So
like
Breeze
you
going up
wouldn't
the map
play
pool
against
is
Zombies
not
Neon.
phenomenal for Nongshim either. That's one of their most picked maps, but they're quite happy that Abyss is the one to come in instead.
I do wonder.
I wonder if they go for.
Difference here. PRX had the 2 weeks.
They go for Harbor.
Busy, you know,
I feel like Harbor's too OP, chat.
There, so I do
Our team's not just all locking insta Harbor Astra.
In terms of preparing for
it's too OP.
Today. Now you two have both gone for Nongshim today. I kind of want to ask you, who's
Fireflex looking like the best team. I think they're gonna win everything.
I mean, in my mind, Nongshim are.
I'm gonna say Carmine Core, but I do like Fireflex a lot. I called very early days.
Okay.
Also 83 to 17. This got to be a fan vote for sure. For sure, that's got to be a fan vote. There's no way it's 83 to 17. When double swinging an angle, who should go wide? The player closer to the wall or the one that's further? It's always one that's closer to the wall.
They're a team that do not like sitting still. Yes, they're an amazing team. I wouldn't be shocked if they win, but ultimately, I just think things are going in the favor of Nongshim.
Nongshim are favorites to win. How about you, Pilly?
I went for Nongshim.
Just got my septoplasty done, so I can breathe better.
Though, to be honest, I think that this is where
I've done some human benchmark. I'm curious to see if my reaction time is going to improve.
With the long break, get them game ready, have the
got yourself all oxygenated and shit. Respect, bro.
And you can see that they've already allowed a biz to be put into the map pool.
Flopson comes in and just insta fires a Bucky off. Well played. Absolutely well played. Zikz, you solve your appendix? Yep.
Now it's time to get real.
I do indeed.
In London, though, they didn't play.
He said more oxygen to the brain helps reaction time. Well, yeah.
Dropping the ball the last
it does.
Just like
surprised you were on today. Well, like I said earlier, kind of going through the schedule. There'd be no point for me to not be on today. I know I said I wasn't going to stream much Pacific anymore because there's no Japanese teams, but like, I'd basically be just not streaming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're doing some serious stuff.
I might as well.
You wouldn't understand.
It's just one day of Pacific anyway. I mean, these games are a bit too good, huh?
Yes. We did have that Santiago face-off with 0-3.
What I might do, chat, outside of this is I might watch like the grand finals or something.
Matches where PRX won. So this one, I think this is going to be the real determination of who is the stronger team for 2026. As we send to the stage, welcome Nongshim.
You ran your ads mid-sentence? Nah, I kind of like it kind of auto-ran, to be honest. Today's games are too good. I could not forego the games today. So man, I feel like the cam has been slowly pushing the other direction, but whatever. All G. Top 5 coaches in VALORANT of all time. Oof. Top 5 coaches in VALORANT of all time. Bro, I'm so bad with these questions. I'm so bad. Like when I'm put on the spot trying to remember like all of the coaches in the history of VALORANT, I feel so little confidence that I'm gonna hit it right on the first try. I'll just go for every single coach that has ever won champs. Easy answer. Saw in Bonkar video, he talked about flex jiggle. Crazy. That's cool.
그래요? 다시 할까요?
더 크게 쳐야 돼요.
네. 오케이. 살살 쳐도 돼.
플레이인을 무사히 살아서 통과를 하셨고 이제 플레이오프에 진출하게.
Will you multi-stream champs on Bilibili?
처참한 성적을 남긴
I don't know.
원래는 없던 그런 9415
Actually, I was at the
이건 운명이다.
so I was filming content with 100 Thieves today. So that'll come out at some point. But I was talking to the like 100 Thieves Chinese social media manager, and she was telling me that there's a bunch of Chinese fans that actually talk about my stream all the time. It's kind of cool.
최근에 플레이오프 준비는 좀 어떻게 하셨는지도 궁금하거든요.
휴식도 취하고.
You attending champs in person? Probably not. Probably not, but it kind of just depends.
근데 되게 좋을 것 같아.
Depends on what ends up happening.
Just chilling, you know. Just kicking back, just watching these guys suffer, play more games. It's been taking it easy.
Are tier 1 coaches as close to tier 2 coaches? Are tier 1 coaches as close to tier 2 coaches as tier 1 players being close with a lot of tier 2 players?
마냥 잘 됐을 것만 같진 않아. 누구든 내려와봐 일단.
Did you guys expect Beryl and Genji to be the
Not
first seed of each group?
exactly.
전혀 좀 의외의 결과였다고 생각하고.
Not exactly, but a bit because you do interface a lot during like scrims and everything, right? So you would like usually add these people, you talk to them.
What the hell? Like Foxy, bringing in Foxy really changed a lot for them.
Yeah.
흡수나인.
아 흡수나인이 이게.
You would talk to them a lot, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like boys. You know what I mean? Whereas like I feel like there's so many players and you're always like talking to each other, seeing each other in ranked, etc. etc. I don't know. Wilt with the prime for 4 months. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Wilt.
그리고 바렐.
저는 터미 형과 같은 생각, 같은 마음으로
네.
임하고 있는 것 같습니다.
이보다 더 좋을 것 같다.
이보다 더 좋을 순 없다.
오.
그렇게 생각하고 있습니다.
아이비 선수는요?
와, 이보다도 안 좋을 수 없다. 이런 바이브인데.
네.
어떻게
Like I'm trying to think. Like I was pretty close with a bunch of tier 1 coaches, but I don't think I was ever really that close with any tier 2 coaches. Until I became like a content creator, I like.
We watched some of your games in play-ins, and honestly,
I don't think I really interfaced with too many tier 2 coaches.
Like a 3.5 out of 10.
3.5점인 팀한테 졌네. 그룹 스테이지 때 메타 못 찾은 저희한테.
Hello, hello. What up, Night Owl? What up, Ezrev? How's it going, guys?
농심이라던가.
Potatoes are life. Good morning, my favorite foot connoisseur and taste tester. Yo, potatoes. Potatoes. Thank you for the 6 months tier 1. Goated, bro. Yo, who made this Reddit thread?
더 자신 있습니다. 오, 농심 무시 발언.
Nah. I'm like sitting there, chilling. I gotta find this fucking Reddit thread, man.
왜 야차를 떠요?
Where even was that post?
For us, I think in playoffs we just experiment, enjoy the game. Since we already qualified, I feel it's not that.
Man, you guys.
I think we just have to.
What has happened? What has happened to us?
And, yeah, just show some good performance.
저희가 조 1위, 알파조 1위랑 오메가조 1위인 만큼 저희끼리 결승에서 또 만나면 재밌지 않을까 싶습니다.
I mean, they can gang up on us and wish whatever, but we're just gonna play our own.
Let me
game
find
and
it. Let me find
hopefully
this.
We'll see one of you there.
This freaking
Or
post.
maybe someone else. Maybe we'll see G there.
Okay.
W Gaming.
Yeah, W.
저희 2부에서 올라왔다 보니까 잃을 게 없는 자들의 무서움을 좀 보여드리겠습니다.
플레이 인에서부터 저는 저희 팀이 어느 정도 색깔을 찾아갔다고 보는데 이번에도 다시.
Yeah, like what is going on here? Okay, so the thread is Platchat America's playoff bracket pick'ems. Okay, this is the thread. Okay, and it's just like I'm just there, you know. And the first thing is Zikz knows the strength of his jinxes and took that into account. Good details by him. People feet.
Watching your games, it didn't look easy for you guys at all. So I think you guys really have a
And I'm like, why did he add people feet? And the next comment is a fake. He has a huge foot fetish. Voss? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, Persistent Penguin with the 5 months tier 1. Thank you, bro. I don't know who made it, what it's about, but I vote we blame potatoes. I agree. And most Pilon 2 months tier 1. Thank you, bro. But I'm seeing this. I'm like, what? And then it goes deeper. Like, what is this? Why is it getting upvotes?
Today's matchup.
No lies there.
Playoffs time starts.
There's plenty of lies
now.
there. Yo, why not 96 with the 100 streak? Goated, bro. Holy.
One of the hottest teams of Pacific.
Absolutely insane, bro.
The PRX, they're 1-on-1 with trophies
Added
right
to
now
the Hall of
Notion,
Fame.
but Champs is
Chat, in
around
case you
the
don't know,
corner,
in my
and the
Discord,
Crown
there's a Hall of Fame. If you
Pacific
say something funny,
Busan.
which
But
honestly, you guys haven't been that
Alex
funny
has made it
recently.
very
It's mostly
clear
only
that
been
their
100 streaks in here.
intentions are to win it all. Busan and further over in Champs.
Yeah, when we take
But
a look at the history
100
of the
streak,
last
you go
4
into the
years of
Discord
Pacific, the
to be
initial
immortalized
partnership cycle
forever
coming to a
and
close.
ever.
PRX,
Thank you, bro.
there's no doubt that
You're the
they
one
are
who
by
wanted
far
to
and
make a
away the
footstep
best
sound
team
video.
in
Mad
They're
weird
looking
no.
to continue that dominance.
I didn't
They're
even end up
looking to
making
lift
it.
more trophies and looking once again to go international and bring home everything.
Nongshim, one of the
Nongshim.
underdogs from Ascension, has cleared all the teams here in Pacific. Then
Finally a
went
Hall
on
of Famer.
International,
Goated,
then
bro.
cleared them all too.
Absolutely goated.
Effortlessly looking over in Santiago, then taking the trophy under PRX's nose. Now, we've seen a little bit of dip from performance in stage 1, but they said they've got it all back together now. And if you were afraid of the
halfway there, but lost my streak.
No. They say he's even better now.
Who do you have winning today?
Something clipped for Nongshim during the play-ins. They are looking like a transformed team. As mentioned by Ivy in the content, you've heard it from pretty much every player.
It's hard to like ever guess away from PRX. But I like watching I like watching both of these teams. These have to be like some of my favorite Pacific teams to watch, which is like obvious to say, but
I think there would have
I've always had like a slight Nongshim bias just because of how they play the micro game.
They were full of instability, full of holes, but now it's going to be flashback city knowing.
But honestly, PRX is also insanely fun to watch.
He's going to 3-0 them. I mean, he's going to struggle to do that in a best of 3, but they're going to come out swinging today.
Abyss will be fun.
A lot more than just progression on the line. There's pride on the line.
You said you were looking for a Reddit thread. I thought you meant this
masterpiece. To be able to
wonderful. Can't wait to see another one.
Crushed them so convincingly.
Wait, there's another one?
I think there's a bigger game at play here as well. These are the 2-point leaders from Pacific as well. Nongshim is up there as one of the favorites to go to chance.
Why did he say creator like Cadril to a lesser degree?
Confidence of one of your direct competitors,
and why is it Zikz?
Grand final against each other earlier this year.
Now,
I didn't even see this thread. I didn't even see this thread.
Today because this is
bro, what is going on? Yo, what is going on, bro? What is absolutely going on? This one deserves to be the most upvoted one. That's a very good answer. And then like I'm just looking at this like.
Not very many times.
They'll be sad they skipped the play-ins. Kept that record going.
Yeah, I think
hope that Santiago Grand Final went a little longer as well.
Honestly, I think they would have liked to, but they found themselves here in playoffs. Abyss is back in the pool. This is what we're starting with. Let's take a look at the age and select. Okay.
Honestly, you know what? Any publicity is good publicity, I guess. You know what I mean? That's what they say.
Effect. I think this is something that they should be able to pilot very well. I think the harbor fits them up great. The Jing is on the waylay here.
Gotta get the epic pens out.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, Forsaken Harbor, I guess. Jing
oh hell no, Map of Doom. No.
Toy Story-esque there, but
no.
This is
you can enjoy Abyss for like a few weeks. You gotta see every team's approach. Then we can all hate Abyss again. But you gotta enjoy it like for the. Like until you see how every team wants to approach it, because what if teams come out with something cool?
It's one of your people, sorry.
One of my people?
Yeah, one of your people from all the way from Australia.
Mostly it's quite literally Waylay Yuru, like every map. But
all right, to take us through.
Only watch you on highlights. Love your insights. Thank you, Ezrev. Thank you, bro.
A best of 3 of matches, perhaps, to determine which one of these teams is going to be able to come out on top. And
give us some good analysis here. I will.
Squad Pacific here in 2026, at least so far. It is playoff times, baby. I am ready to dive into this action, and we have
this emote is so cursed. It's unreal. What a cursed emote.
Back going to stage
Cheeky.
1 when they faced
Lovely.
off again right away, coming off of that grand finals. These two teams know
what are you doing this early,
well,
coach?
And certainly
well, we're gonna see how long we can last. We're gonna see how long we can last. PRX Nongshim, absolute guaranteed banger. I don't want to fuck my schedule too much, chat, because I will be once again I will be actually trying to have a normal-ish schedule for when EMEA starts. Looks like it starts at 7 a.m. as well. Fucking hell. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
That. The point is that they got there. The point is that they figured
no
it
EMEA
out.
until Friday.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what? Nothing new that we're trying to do is working, so let's go ahead
but
and
like,
stick with what we
you have to realize, if I go to
we
sleep
are
at like
good
6
at,
a.m.,
and I think
it's going to be hard for me to go to sleep later on at like midnight to wake up for 7 a.m. It's kind of hard. Making my way up there slowly but surely. W, Nebos.
This one we do get to see a little bit
absolute W. Remember, I saw someone LARPing as you. He has the exact same face and bald head. That is indeed my 24/7 account.
To close out that grand final. So
for those that
you're kind of
don't know or
here
probably
anyway. Like,
probably
this is
been
still a team
confused
that,
by it.
Can really do some damage with this composition.
Quite
They're
literally
great
on
back
my
and forth with the push and pull that you're gonna generate.
I have a
Francis is
PC
unbelievable.
that's
On
over
the
there
Euro with the
on my
sniper.
left.
So there's so much here that they can absolutely do. Just
Funny enough, my
phenomenal.
cat's almost always over there, under or around the PC, so I guess Momo kind of operates that one. But yeah, I am running this on this side.
Last 2 weeks while the playoffs were going on, they're the ones that are going to be coming in a little bit colder, haven't had that kind of ramp up that we're used to seeing from them.
Tapped into the 24/7 channel and people were unironically asking questions, hoping for a response. I know, bro. I actually felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. I see that in my Katarina. I'm like, fuck. Do I just respond? But what if they think that I'm like?
I agree with you.
But yeah, I thought that they would just leave the Haven because.
What did they think I'm actually just like?
Very good on Haven. I thought Devi was just gonna go back to playing Chamber.
Whatever. Fine.
But no,
It's fine.
Let the Abyss go through.
Fine. All good. All
to
good.
open
Airy
that
with the
summit
30
for
stream
their
straight
own
goated.
opening map pick, floated it, got banned away by
Sometimes I ask questions just to bait others.
That I wasn't really
That's
anticipating
fucked up.
from
That's
PRX,
actually
but
fucked up.
That more often than not points towards them having an idea, having a read, having an understanding.
Yeah, like
and
hey
a
Zikz, what
much
you think
better
about EMEA,
approach,
Fireflux,
to a map
especially
like Abyss,
Kachao,
where
like
it is
all this stuff. I'm like,
abysmal for them.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, this is like the second or third time we've seen them play this map this year. Like, it's not often. It was their permaban for quite some time. So, definitely going to be curious to see how it's all working out for them.
Momo
Certainly
is
some time
going
to prepare for it,
nuclear.
definitely. And I think, in some respects as well, I think getting ready for champions for PRX, the deeper your
Anyways.
map pool can be, the better. The less you have to rely on a permaban.
Yo, Heartless FPS with the raid. Thank you, bro.
You never know.
Thank you, Heartless.
Somebody who's just got a, phenomenal
Much appreciated, bro.
map XYZ that you need to be
Much love, bro. Much love.
Yeah, I could just be that.
All right, PRX versus Nongshim, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Over to Shanghai could just be the case.
Yo, Zikz, I respect the way you fuck up your schedule for sick matches. Thank you, bro. Have a good watch party, brother. Appreciate it, bro. Hope you had a good stream.
To settle the score. Francis holding the #1 Euro.
For everybody here for the first time, I'm
that's all within
previous
the last couple of weeks,
coach, now content creator watch partier for 100 Thieves.
And he's been incredible.
And this is PRX versus Nongshim.
Being really good at
We're watching some Pacific,
especially when he has a sniper,
breaking down the game, how these teams play, that kind of thing.
Good with the timing on the TPs.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
So smart when it comes to this role. And
Or in mid. Man, chat, I want you to keep an eye on this pistol, this exact pistol from PRX. Every single team does this pistol, I'm not kidding. Maybe not exactly like this, but very similar. 3 people high-low here usually. 1 on A, 1 on B. This is the classic Abyss pistol. Every team does it. It's shameless. For those that don't know, Zikz is an avid foot lover. Okay, relax. Relax. Talking about agent footsteps and one-way smokes that see people's feet. Has nothing to do with feet loving.
I'm not going to tell you a whole lot here, but as he gets ready to swing to the open, could just be him dead. You have this double stack on the angle, and well, okay.
Spotted.
Quick little glimpse.
B-site for free.
It's a spot out.
Okay, the only thing I don't like is... I mean, I guess it turns into a bit of a flood. We'll see how the flood plays out.
To rotate quickly if they want.
Just now starting to get that plant in play.
But like they got the entire site, and look, chat, they still have like Paranoia, Flash. Also, how's the? Okay, we look good on audio.
Who does get run down? Taken with one, something with another. X-Ross eliminated now. RB and Ivy.
Look at this high tide.
Still making his way in through that mid connector. Look at the HP bars though. Forsaken
and
Inby both so very low, but now that a fuse being stuck, Ivy has to try to clear this out, and he just can't. That's gonna be the pistol going the way.
Harbor wins the round alone. Legit. Alone. Harbor is so OP on this map, chat. It's just disgusting. I don't like the fact that Nongshim doesn't play Harbor in the comp. I see the vision at least a bit as to why you wouldn't. AKA, you know, Omen, obvious synergy with the Yoru.
Rotate, get into a good position to get this retake going. Maybe a little bit
But
early.
like,
Nongshim tried to put some pressure there up at Heaven.
This Harbor character is way too OP.
They're able to respond.
T-sided? Yeah, it's a T-sided map for sure.
The way, but they get through it just fine. Being able to watch those.
Jing on the waylay. This is
really
definitely going to be a fun watch. Something
Francis,
Marshall light armor.
Carried over for Ivy.
I mean, this is kind of a great scenario for PRX because something is definitely going to budget for this operator very early on. You get 3,000 credits just for winning the round, so if something gets one single kill in this round, he might even just force up the op on third.
We'll
see. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, though.
Round.
Who do you have winning?
The util you're seeing out of Forsaken on the
Bro, I actually genuinely don't know. It's hard to not say PRX because PRX is just always so dominant in Pacific, but
He's going to maybe grab orb.
I'll say PRX and DRX. But Nongshim is like a team that I really have enjoyed watching. Bro, Xros is like so caught between like trying to do damage or just jumping off the map.
Bait with sound cues, maybe?
Try to play for some damage.
The harbor ult getting confirmed makes next round extremely weird.
Okay.
Extremely weird. Do you think PRX roster is going to change? No. Not really.
I mean, it
I have DFM winning?
working, I guess,
no, don't say that.
but it doesn't really
Don't say
that much
DFM, bro. I'm
economic
actually
damage
sad.
to, PRX in the long run.
What up, love? How's it going?
And they still were able to pick that Bulldog up, I believe, so not too
Malum
bad.
with the tier 1 5 months. Well, I guess a lot of people are hitting their
Not what he wanted, but that's okay.
like monthly resub, huh?
PRX
Feels
so
like we've
far,
already
so
gotten
good
so many
on
subs
this
today.
defender side.
Go to
They chose this, and they are looking pretty good. I mean, in general, they've looked
Notice
pretty good
that
on
Francis
their
back on
defender
Yoru.
side maps this year.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
So Xros picked up Duelist again, and then because Yoru got a buff, they kind of reverted everything back to Santiago. It's kind of cool to see.
Something with the shift over. Not quite going to be caught there by
That's a
Demi, but
very big
Francis.
entry.
Clean headshot to come through. And the site now
And
broken
Francis
open.
just takes a second
Only
duel
minus
for
matter of
fun.
damage.
No supportive util. Just a guy with a gun peeking another guy with a gun.
Still a couple more there.
And that's a harbor ult. Well played.
And Envy.
No chance of converting a round 5v3, surely.
Love to get some
Play for damage,
in.
maybe? I wouldn't have even minded if they went like heavy flank after showing this presence.
Would be phenomenal.
Show the presence here, go heavy flank,
Back away from that saturate.
kill this Cypher in mid, try to do as much damage as possible on the exit.
Francis
I feel like that would have been a method, but
Xros finds Envy, and okay.
instead they
it's
get a
gonna
bit
be flawless
cleaned.
round, just a couple
Only
armor
2 people
rebuys
having to
on the
rebuy armor.
duelists. And Nongshim will deny bonus conversion.
Yeah, that's really solid stuff for them. They're going to be very happy about that. Just feeling like, okay, now we can build up the economy a little bit.
Dude, what kind of lies is Potato spreading in chat?
Further into some of these rounds.
Potato's just feeling devious.
On point as usual. Domby takes a lot of damage, but gets through it in the end.
Damn.
Xros very clean.
Damn.
No
Xros.
They've been so disciplined. Domby, don't ruin your voice. We've already.
Oh my
been over
god,
this.
Domby. What the fuck?
Okay. If that's how he brings the hype and the vibes, then so be it.
Well, Nongshim now going to lean into the A side of the map. First time so far. We'll
Damn.
listen in with them.
All right, remember,
see if they can tie it
Nongshim's
2-2.
map pick, and it's attack oriented. They actually didn't go for operator chat on PRX.
백사 있어.
백타 하나 더. 못 들어가. 걸렸다. 왼쪽. 아트라 왼쪽. 야, 하버 해봐. 요로 빠른 거 심해.
나온다. CT 나온다. CT 오른쪽 하나.
나 못해줘 메인에서.
안 보여. 요로 안 보여. 천천히.
디디디디. 좀.
Here the footsteps making the call. And
Guys.
Xros will have something dead. There you go. Tied up 2-2
They-
with just 2 casualties. Nongshim quickly catching PRX off guard. I mean, Forsaken none the wiser than
They didn't play for an operator.
Yeah,
They didn't play for an operator. They got the early mid pick anyway from something. Jing does get picked. Set play here. Okay, that paranoia is like, I don't want to call it fake because it does, like, you do see the person while you're dashing. So there is some advantage from the paranoia plus, like, Waylay dash combo.
Trying to go for the lurk was just all too
But
late. Everything had fallen apart.
what I find interesting is, once again, like, they didn't really play their team fight around the harbor ult.
On an eco and 4 players stacked here.
So it's like the harbor ult basically got 0 value, and they kind of died for free.
First, Stampy goes diving in, spots out. Jing on the other side, and we'll just back away with a refract. Meanwhile, Ivy scaling all the way up here.
Ivy is so fast on this timing, given that it's an eco or anti-eco.
I mean, Nongshim looking
Okay,
to make
Nongshim
this
is looking
flawless
high
again.
key in form.
They do. Just a couple tags. 2 players shot.
Is this a Phantom or Vandal map? Because smoke spams aren't as real. No, I think the smoke spams are actually very good. I think that one of the very common spams that you will eventually see is that heaven to this wall spam. Wow, this wall. It's very common for people to scale hard on that corner.
They just set up these little crossfires as they're making their way through sight. Everybody
Once the map stops rotating.
Going through and doing their job. And yeah, early timeout from the
In terms of like mechanical form, you can already see that for sure Nongshim is looking in for.
Bumps along the road here on this map as PRX. It's not a map you
I do think that it's still a Phantom map. I still think it's a Phantom map.
For the majority of whenever it's basically in the map pool, it's been widely disregarded.
This spam is very nice. It's been very nice on the map for a very long time.
Yeah. Oh, it's Force.
Hello. You guys well?
Yeah. Still hanging out, still watching.
But I mean, there's just it's double controller, right? So like any double controller scenario, it's always going to be.
But yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, if PRX,
it's always going to be Phantom. I mean, just Phantom is just too OP in the first place. To be honest, Phantom is just way too OP.
There we go.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to bring this smoke up again because we used to see it very early days on Abyss. And I think it's actually really broken, but people don't do it that much anymore. I don't know why. The smoke has like a gap here intentionally. When you're scaling out the choke, you have no idea that the gap is there.
Well, PRX gonna try their damnedest.
But you can actually like sit backside and just punish.
Walk out into a main, but
get Tropical with the Prime for 3 months. Thank you, bro. Got a support coach. Thank you, bro. Are you aware of the Edge fall tech? Yeah, I did see it. I haven't gotten in a server to like test it a bit.
This should tell you a good amount. You've got no
but
contact
the amount of classics that you see on the ground in those videos makes me worried that it's a very inconsistent tech that might be hard to implement consistently. Oh my. Team fight, look at it. Oh my god, it's perfect. Chat, it's legit perfect. It's 4 people.
Forsaken, caught in midair. Francis does get caught as well.
Oh my god. They had no other person go for the punish. It was one person punish. Timing peak on the util timing. Oh my god, guys.
Uh-oh. It's looking like a bit of a catastrophe. That operator now had been dropped.
I mean, Nongshim goes for a perfect team fight, then the individual decision to peek on the util timing when they expect the retake to happen.
Rotate back out.
Chat, a very important thing to take away from this round. Very important thing. Whenever you go for a retake, try to picture it from the enemy POV. If you're in PRX's shoes, when you get to that angle, when you get to this angle roughly, is gonna be the time that you start pulling out util. That's just simple as. This is a very nice counter util, by the way, for Forsaken. It's the reason why they don't all die. But once again, he's always gonna pull out Dart there. There's 2 zones that it happens on Abyss. It's exactly where he was when he peaked. Here. The other one is here, right? You're always going to pull out your util when you're in those zones. So peeking on that timing, you always like kind of have the percentage chance that it's a good peek on timing off the audio. And man, it really does kind of feel like they have no solution for this B side. The one benefit here is that there was 0 value off of that Sobalt. The trades go the way of Nongshim as well. Oh me, oh my. This is, I believe, the first round with Operator online for something, considering that they won the defense pistol. Should never really be the case if you want to op, yeah? You can always get 3rd, 4th round op, chat, if you budget for it.
It's very scary.
Is there just no way to anchor B side with Asher on top B? Oh no, you definitely can.
Oh no.
Well, it'll just be the
They've lost their operator.
I think they were trying to knife him.
Guys?
And then Dami's like, well, my life is more important to keep this
Guys, Nongshim is...
to give you the knife.
That was a really cool flash, by the way.
KD, bro.
Did you guys see? He threw it like up and behind.
Yeah, that could
and
be
it
too.
full cooked
I mean,
Jing.
Francis is absolutely frying right now. He was like, what, 12-2 now or something like that, 12-3? Anyway, Dambi, a brilliant round.
They are looking so in form, chat. They are looking so in form.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Guys.
Not going the way you'd like, to say the least.
To say the least, yeah. Okay, a few things I want to see. This is one. So once again, to give you like the understanding, you can throw the smoke slightly adjusted on this side of the bridge, like on the far side of the bridge. Let's say that you're turtling from A,
I don't know.
backside. You like play for the jiggle here, and then you pop this smoke as a turtle smoke, okay? There's like a little one-way gap that you can play if you pivot behind it. That like so often people will go lazy into the angle, and it'll act as like a double angle. So people will usually scale like this, looking at backside, right? Or they're going to be worried about heaven. So you can kind of get freebies from back here. The other good double angle is under like the, I guess it's called like a cutout or something, but around default here, you have another really good double angle when the player scales out of, I don't know what to call this, elbow, and they clear the under corner. They actually end up going lazy into your angle. So I kind of want to see both of those things kind of develop in the meta at some point. And then whoever asked about like the B side angle, like yeah, you can play a lot of off angles that are, say like here as an example. And then pop a smoke that's top site, play it as a one-way. You can fall into backside, or you can just play in the smoke. You can do a bunch of shit. I think the biggest issue here for PRX is they are like half in, half out in so many cases, chat. And if your half in, half out is not like, you know, a Waylay with Refract, Yoru with TP, and it's kind of unsupported, yeah, you're just, it's going to be hard. Abyss really is truly like a hard retake, hard hold, no in-betweens kind of map at times.
Oh my god, Jing.
I mean, this just feels like a bit of this
Oh
race,
my
but
god, the high tide had a
from
small gap in
Exhaust,
it, chat. That's why he got the kill. What the hell?
And a sheriff in hand. And no time. So this round, it ends up completely getting away from him. He's going to try to collect his gun, but he's out on the bridge.
I mean, Nongshim is just looking...
And Nongshim, they will continue this
unreal,
monstrous win streak. Now 6 in a row.
Actually unreal.
Both timeouts out of PRX.
Is the B site smoke good? Yeah, it's really good to enable a flood.
To say the least. I mean,
if you have people that want to get into site, it stalls a lot of time.
This time right on top of Devi through his own nebula. He had no clue. Exos is like, wait.
Spending the Waylay ult as well, definitely not ideal.
Probably help.
Chad, I feel like if you were to look at each round and just think, did PRX's ults get value?
Yeah.
The answer?
Honestly, I mean,
not really.
A lot better than I would have thought, but I think they know where they're at.
Now it's a heavy all round, so they have to win this round no matter what, chat. They are full cooked if they don't.
Jumping back over to the spawn. A little bit of damage going to be
bro.
But He's able to find Forsaken with that shorty. Nope. He crash ready, forward to the site. Envy able to hold the line.
Envy just bosses up and duels Francis. Respect. They kind of needed that. That is an equalizer.
Feels like for kind of the first time in this map.
Yeah, but
Something has no more TPs. His TP just takes him into B-Link. And Devi is just giving A.
This map has been Ivy with the way that he's been just kind of navigating mid, not really giving up his life for free too often, keeping track of whatever he can, and obviously having the neural theft here, very, very nice. Dombi has a convergent paths as well.
I do think it should be
towards that, but something Devi.
Bro, Ivy just wide swings him. Does Ivy care?
Make an interception there too.
It's just a hair off on the readjustment.
Yo, Ivy just actually runs it down mid off the Cypher info and just wide swings where he knows two players are. That's actually fucking funny.
Just clicked in, I'm like, Yoru, Forsaken. It's got to be him.
He's the guy.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Oh shit, man.
Here's that reload.
Whoa, he's actually
was like relatively prepared for it, but
how does something ever peak that good? Is that not crazy?
Refract over to safety, and it's just not going to be a whole lot of time remaining, and a whole life left either.
Guys,
Dami gets himself a third. Nongshim.
How many coffees you in for right now?
So creative.
I have like a tea.
This round.
Guys, that was the heavy all round for PRX. Not converted, by the way.
Space before the opponents really can get a read on it. Good start for PRX in a way, able to get it down to the 3v3, then the 2v2. But not able to use those ults again. I mean, Dimensional Drift, Cosmic Divide. That's pretty nasty.
Just pre-fired it.
He just knew.
Yeah, he said that was tasty.
It's so cooked, man.
All this to try to play in something with that Guardian. Talking The backside, Dambi gonna be slowed up with a push forward. Francis able to find Forsaken.
No
Saturated.
fucking
Dambi's
way,
got the
man.
Still connects with the headshot.
Chad,
down.
no way.
Player advantage in their hands, and I mean, Envy's got an outlaw. I mean, I think he just maybe took it off of Ivy, but either way, you're not going to find too much value here.
How did they end up with this buy, by the way? You see, Jing is like half forced into the round. Like, actually, he's like full forced into the round. He has 400 credits, chat, with a Bulldog.
Jeez. Yeah. Well, remember when I said it was
Nongshim don't get a perfect? No, I mean, they're literally perfect.
Like
Trust me, I've been glazing.
No, not at all.
This is just disgusting.
Okay, good kill for Jing there, but oh my, that is brutal for something.
Nat said 4 is good.
I mean, it does feel like there is some rust here for PaperX too. The aim is a little bit lacking. They've been kind of off point. Yep. I heard that during the round.
I love that they turned on the audio for that.
You're getting wrecked by Dombi here.
Well, I can't believe they actually did turn on the audio for that. That's so funny.
That's looking pretty good.
So far, so good.
Look at that diligence, by the way, by something.
This is what Vic gets for. Okay. It's a good shot. This is what Vic gets for letting Andy do her roster.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, as soon as I found out.
Yeah, it felt like.
Roster is
okay, like TLDR for PRX, half in, half out on every single round. Ult value down the drain.
This is still
Operator should have been online 3rd or 4th round.
They're gonna have this info.
Oh.
And then something should have hard saved the op in that one round that he like kind of like ran in and tried to like risk it for the round.
Same time, just counter swinging in. So far, so good here for PaperX.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and the first round is quite literally the round that something gets op value into.
They could tie up what they were able to achieve in Santiago.
Whatever this round really was, I don't know. Maybe they can get 4. 4 is pretty doable, especially if they get 4 plus pistol.
Someone's gonna be up there.
Pistol is actually disgusting in this game for sure.
Something was very ready for it. 3K in the round with the operator. Okay, I mean, look, if you get another
PRX has 1 gun round, for context.
I assume that your attacker side is
They have pistol and they have 1 gun round.
better than your defender side, maybe on this map. I don't know, but
and that gives them 3 rounds to work with.
Ooh, headshot there too. But this was probably the most disorganized round we've seen from Nongshim. Like, they were all over the map, kind of trying to spread individually, and that gave something the opportunities to make these op shots pretty clean, pretty easy for him. So, you know, maybe you're just trying to show something a little bit different as Nongshim in this round. And
Francis has T set up here.
I think this one just kind of go back to what was working, this 4-1 death ball.
This is a pretty insane gap. One thing I want to credit something for is, man, when you play against a player like something, because he's hyper aggressive, he will find gaps that your team doesn't even know exist in your defaults. Because he's just so extremely high tempo.
He didn't go wide enough to see him, but okay, he's able to avoid the shot on the jump peak.
It's like we had this sunset default. We would always instantly dizzy, okay? We didn't fully test the timing. We tested the timing if you walk across the angle. If the dizzy would hit every time. And we actually found out, you know, if you walk across the angle, you can't cross until the dizzy, or the dizzy will scan you. Something full runs across the angle, beats the timing, and kills our whole team for free. I was just like, what the fuck? It's just this guy is different. It's insanely high pressure to play against. Okay, this is looking like an absolute melons round potentially.
Yes, you're completely right. Okay. TP out. Jing. Looking for the timing.
Oh, shit.
Then goes dashing forward, just trying to run Dambi down. Knows that he's low on health. Saturate going to be dodged. Gets the dink there, takes him low.
Dambi actually added this like crouching thing to every shot.
In the fight after all.
I don't remember him doing that in Santiago. But it's kind of became the meta of like every single like good mechanical player.
Zikz tries to bring this back to parity.
He can actually shorty him. He's that low, chat. Shorty him from range.
RB able to find the one now, needing to try to get the clutch. 8 bullets remaining, and it will be Envy from
Okay,
four.
Four, very doable.
Round found.
4 is extremely doable, but man, like PRX.
Sandwiching Nongjimin here on this opening half. 2 at the start, 2 at the end.
It kind of makes sense they lost 8 rounds. You know what I mean? Like all of those 8 rounds, it makes sense why that would happen.
I'm concerned with some of their alt usage. Like it took forever. I think Divide's had that Cosmic Divide since like round 4 or 5. So I think it just felt like, you know, they weren't able to.
RB was playing the double angle you mentioned? Wait, really? I was kind of like not that locked in. He was playing under, which is good.
This took quite a while,
But the double angle is like very specific.
like getting some of those, you know, kills on the.
That's it for with Teo. We will know the value of Teo today, chat.
Was the man of impact there for Dongshim on the Waylay, so showing you he isn't just a one agent guy. He's better than that. He's got a few extra in the back pocket.
No, this Teo character is extremely balanced.
Maybe it's a drawing of himself saying that he loves Divide.
Maybe.
I don't think it is. I think that's a member of staff.
I'm biting my tongue. Of course, our X-Ross paintings, which I haven't figured out what this is all about yet.
PRX can't win with 0 timeouts? Wait, actually? Nah. Teo meta return just to make Zikz mad?
They had a, you know how they had that.
Dude, it's not even about like the Teo meta. Like, trust me, that did kind of give me PTSD a bit.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I have no. Well, we were going into the.
But man, this Teo character, I think is like. I think it's just like one of those like when you're looking at it on a Valorant, this Teo character looks so OP. But when you play against it in the server, it's just not the same type of pressure. It just isn't. When you play against a Teo, you're not thinking like, oh fuck, that Teo got me good. He actually hit the silent rope jump. So Domby's on a very early timing here.
So far, so good.
Doesn't really feel like he's being read.
The quiet walk all the way down.
Wow, so clean, man.
Obliterate them.
Absolutely clean shots. Holy.
Unreal.
And that's why you got to learn the movement tech, chat. That's why you got to learn the movement tech.
Baiting for Domby with their deaths.
Yeah.
Is this guy perfect? Wide swing as well to set up his triple peek? Yeah, Domby's perfect.
Make that 1-to-1.
Yeah, Domby's perfect.
Oh, this is just a great little play. Pretty easy stuff. Jump over to the rope there. Use that.
PRX did the anti to their own pistol setup. I mean, yeah, because this is what every team does. I think we saw both sides of this pistol every single game, all of like the pre-Santiago and Santiago.
Yep.
I'm telling you, you guys have to watch. You will see 3 players here on this staircase high load almost every game that you watch of Abyss. It's so funny. It's such a low creativity kind of like, I don't know. It's so often that we see that exact strat. It's kind of funny.
Okay, X-Ross is eliminated.
Bandit's kind of good.
This would be
guys. Look at this. Look at this buy.
Special right here.
Double light armor.
Ooh, that's 2 players.
That is 2. He's looking for the other one.
Equalized.
Oh,
shit.
He gets himself a 3rd with that bandit. And now he's going to get a 4th.
Jing got 4.
Bulldog, and we're now 1-to-1 in this half.
It's an Nongshim buy. Nongshim did this. Really? Okay, that's good to know. Because I have not been watching. But one, Bandit, definitely OP. Light armor as well, definitely OP.
I would.
I had talked about this on Plat Chat at some point.
This on Plat Chat the other day, how good these guns are, and maybe somebody was watching on PRX. Absolutely crazy good stuff. They're still.
He just said Plat Chat at the same time I did.
Well, it's not quite going to be the full bandit.
Holy fuck. What movement tech I was talking about? You can silently, so from here, you can silently jump on this rope. There's a lot of videos about it. You can silently jump on this rope so that you can walk across the angle. You add a smoke when you do the silent jump onto the rope. Then, you know, you can get a pretty early timing.
Has that high tide to escape through, so
That was tripping me up, bro. He said plat chat at the same time I said plat chat. But anyway, I was saying second round light armor, especially for a chamber, is very broken, chat. Extremely broken. Because the current meta we've been talking about all year long is to buy a Marshall. Half armor, super OP against Marshall.
Coming away pretty empty-handed. Now you've got something to try to watch that angle. As Jing finding himself a second here. Swings out, finds that third, and he's got a chance for a back-to-back 4K.
Zikz with the dart. Well played.
Francis will be able to take.
Did you see the new movement tech bug that's doing the rounds on Twitter? Yeah, I did. I did.
3 rounds in a row. We go
Based on the amount of classics that I saw on the ground in that video, I'm gonna assume that it's
I'm a believer now.
a very inconsistent tech, but I have to go in a server to be able to like test it and see if it's like
Our Lord and Savior, the Marshal.
something you can figure out consistently.
Yeah. I think he's very good with the Sheriff, so that'd be fine too. Like this at the end, making sure that the convergent pant's already in Jing's hands, so make sure somebody else gets that last kill and get closer to those reckonings. So
is Paper Thin bald?
Timeout from Nongshim, just like we saw from PRX on the other side. That
Oh my god, he actually is bald.
they need to right the ship.
He's
here
extremely bald.
Insane. You go from winning that pistol.
I'm
thinking,
not bald,
okay,
though.
We're gonna be up 10-4. We're feeling groovy. Even if this is a rough half, we could probably squeak together 3 more rounds in here somewhere. But
Bro, I'm watching this video.
Feeling uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm gonna like kind of like run through the video quickly.
Attacker side could be as good as ours
The whole
was,
premise
maybe
is
better.
if you hit the edge of an object, it won't make noise when you fall. It'll like kind of bounce you to the ground with no audio.
See, though, I mean, PRX, if they can win this one out, a 2-round gap.
Okay, but like now watch.
In the first half, within 2 rounds.
Now watch this. See, like, look at this. Look at how many classics are on the ground.
4 to 8 half.
You can imagine that this is how many times they had to attempt it before they like executed it for the clip. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But if they can win this one,
Like, bro, it's probably not that consistent. We'll just say that. But if it is that consistent, that could be cool. Okay, Yoru does make.
Something takes it.
They're doing middle, guys. 2 middle. Go ahead,
Did you guys see the coach reaction as the TP happens?
Somebody break.
Guys, get out CT. You guys fight CT. I out like this.
Okay, let's wait.
Soon, boys. I'm gonna smoke in front of you, though. You guys go now? Out now. Go, boys. I'm blind. I can stun him. Stunning.
No, it's okay.
We flank, though. Fight CT, boys. Fight CT.
Just take this, guys. Let them come.
Calling for the fight at backside. Meanwhile,
I like the idea though. You guys hear PRX talking about an intentional like team fight deep. That's cool.
Lines here onto the players, but PRX still need to be able to just try to hold the line. 2 going to be taking low. Devi able to collect those eliminations.
I mean, Nongshim's a bit more patient on it, and they had good counter util. But the ideas are there. I think that's at least a good sign for PRX. The first thing they do, they get the bomb down, they start coordinating some sort of team fight. They're saying, can we get ready to fight Deep Swan? I have ult for this. Jing's like pinging his ult.
Well, that's something to sign.
I mean, those are definitely good signs for PRX. They're not sitting back, they're not chilling. Always finding a way to get a deeper fight. It's good.
I'm almost so dead to it with PRX that I'm like, yeah, whatever. They did that in 1 round. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not fine for him, but
yeah, you take the excellent with the stupid.
Exactly.
And we have a absolute wombo combo coming here. Your ult into Whaley ult is pretty fucking nice, I won't lie. Because it's so hard to space properly against the chat.
Honestly,
people think that spacing is only
again, they played it pretty well given
spacing is only like deathballing and like grouping together. But the reality is actually a little bit different than that. When Breach is in the meta, when Waylay's in the meta, you have to make sure you're like out of the same like line. Like spacing is also important in that regard. So like having somebody be anti the Waylay ult with good spacing, also kind of important. Thanks for waking up early for us. I think I'm rooting for Nongshim here. I'm always kind of like low-key rooting for Nongshim, but honestly, both of these teams are 2 of my favorite teams to watch outside of like DFM, to be honest. DFM Zeta.
Fortunately for him.
But I've always been like low-key rooting on Nongshim. Super fun team to watch. one of the more individualistic kind of team styles, but they make insanely intelligent like micro decisions. Committing to that spray is kind of crazy, no? But somehow he's hit him with like the 7th bullet.
Finds that one. Jing now having to win this fight.
Okay, Jing going first timing on that fight without Devi like
gonna get up to 11.
Getting aggro is
Well,
what about GE? Give your thoughts on GE. I don't really have any thoughts on GE, to be honest. I haven't been watching too much GE.
It's a scary round again.
And they weren't.
They didn't get any of the ults out of Nongshim. They didn't need to use them.
I don't know. They didn't make like a deep run or anything at London, so I don't really have much to comment.
And good things happen. It just seems to be the thing that he is extremely confident on. And RB in cruise control there, holding down the A site quite nicely. A lot of ults on both sides. Something went away from his dimensional direct.
Every team is expecting PRX to have deeper fight, hence PRX getting antied. You're saying for like the deep spawn push round?
I would assume funnel it over to him here, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Nongshim and I've played against PRX all year long, like I'm for sure expecting some sort of a deep push. It's not to say that the deep push isn't bad though. It just means that it's easy to counter util, right? Like you're gonna be a little bit more prepped against a team that actually counter utils a lot, or against a team that pushes deep a lot. So they play retake, but then they use the ult to supplement the retake. Look at Ivy, bro. Guys, like,
and I think that is just gonna be Nongshim.
I mean, they're just perfect. Like, guys, they ult, Sova ult counters, Waylay your ult counter on the retake. Ivy's just getting freebies off the Waylay ult.
Catches onto a couple PaperX.
What can you really do? Like, it's just Nongshim playing a pretty perfect game. Pretty damn perfect game.
Love this from Ivy. Again, playing very smart, very disciplined.
Chad just got here. What's went wrong? For Nongshim? Pretty much nothing, to be honest. For PRX, pretty much everything, to be honest. I think the only thing is, like, honestly, PRX has played a bit better on the attack.
Something's going to go glass cannon with his Vandal, which probably means that he kills 4 in this round.
They got space. They tried to go for a deep team fight. Nongshim just had really good counter util.
Something special. He's got 3 chances in front of him here.
And I think they might actually pick something here if he doesn't actually
or he just swings and dies. Flash gonna be
spawn with a fast CP. There we go.
Crash out.
Still, that's pretty good information for Nongshim.
Zikz, I miss you these last few days. W, bro.
But also for
I have returned. I've returned for the weekend.
The extremities are going to be weaker.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I have an extended weekend, I guess.
Now they're reading it again, though.
Yeah, seeing Forsaken is reasonably
the 5-day weekend.
It just took too long.
Every week.
Oh, down
into the deep.
Quick exit.
What does that Harbor ult do?
Still frantically backpedaling away, just trying to get out the safety.
What's kind of funny is
just pump the brakes, try to play this for the retake.
Dombey could have actually taken that heaven space behind the wall. Behind that Reckoning. Wednesday Eagle weekend. Well, it's like usually VCT's on the weekend. But because they wanted to condense the schedule so much, it's kind of like rushed this part of the year. My weekend has turned into my entire week.
Immediately turns back. He's expecting this flank to come in.
It's a little odd.
Inby able to get some damage in, but he's a hell of a lot more than that.
This was the fastest 20-round game of all time. I think that Nongshim's probably going to close it here. No Jinx, of course.
They're going to be able to find the kills.
Classic Jinx.
Xrosso on the backstab. Swooping forward. Will end up losing
Classic
his
Jinx.
Big 3K
As a
from
professional
Inby.
streamer, you need an extended weekend, though.
Yeah, great round for Inby. I thought this was cooked for a second. Able to win a lot
pretty
of
valid.
1v1 duels where Nongshim
Pretty
of
valid
their way
for
for the
him.
most part
Thank you, bro.
Again,
Yeah, I was expecting a bit of a high-low.
PaperX in the individual mechanics department.
Expecting a bit of a high-low on the sight box.
You know, Ivy.
Francis kind of sent it with the TP. A lot of individual duels here. Probably the weakest round for Nongshim.
Going on his own little over-aggressive
Didn't wait
adventure.
for their flank timing.
Big round though for Inby.
Having to work 5 days a week sounds tough. Are you okay? That's a good comp. Yeah, you know me. Such a hard job. Turning on a stream, watching a video game every day.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's so hard. Chat, you don't know what I've been through.
Getting revealed. Up and over, out to heaven. Shockdart ends up getting chucked in a little bit deeper, so Jing not getting tagged by any of this damage early, but Dabby's able to find one as Envy will fall. Just from having in the main, RP now.
I mean, Nongshim took the space that the Harbor High Tide gave them, and then it kind of felt free.
The lurk in the mid,
Zikz got soft hands. I like worked with my dad on a lot of like manual labor stuff actually as a kid, but
spotting.
But after that, I was only ever a coach. Never had a 9 to 5.
The defuse trying to get opened up. Something's got
and just like that.
I think that's just a fadeaway. Random shot found. Grabwell will interrupt, but it hasn't brought enough time.
GG.
That's going to be it. 13-7. Some improvements here from PRX.
Like on a farm? Nah.
This is still very much Nongshim favored on this map.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Guys, is that not the fastest, like.
Abyss team, and still a good Abyss
that was
team.
Such a fast game.
Much has changed for them. You know, PRX is. I think this is totally worth a shot here to see where you're at on this map. I do understand this. You're going up against one of the best Abyss teams in the world. You know, them and KRX, right? Like, those are the two that you're really going to be thinking about from our region as really, really good at this map. Throw it out there, see what...
You guys remember when they said something about PRX has like a 7-map pool? How long do you think that lasts? How long do you think that lasts here? Are they going to be headshotting Abyss like like ASAP? Get this shit out of the map pool like stat? Were these guys banning Abyss? They were. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, so... Yeah, so...
On now, we gotta talk about Abyss, right? I mean, your Abyss against PRX, a good memory
Zikz watched
from
Ion
your
stream?
side,
Yeah.
but tell me, what were your first thoughts that came to
I've
your
watched a lot
mind
of
when you
Ion
saw
stream.
it? Were you a little bit worried that they would have spent the time to make sure that they got it covered this time? 감독님 안녕하세요. 일단 어비스 가져가신 거 축하드리고요. 오늘 다시 한번 PRX와 어비스에서 다시 만나게 됐잖아요. 처음에 보셔서 딱 이렇게 하게 됐을 때 어떤
What is our current
생각을
perma
하셨는지
ban?
그리고 오늘은 좀 다르지 않을까?
PRX banned Haven in this series.
있었을까요?
걱정은 당연히 있기는 했는데.
But they said that they prepped a 7-map pool, so there's no perma ban.
기억이 아예 없어서 그래도 지금 시즌 막바지다 보니까 플레이오프 때 맵풀이 변경되는 점에서 아마 연습을 많이 못했을 거라고 생각을 해서 고르게 됐습니다.
I mean, I was obviously worried because it's PRX, right? But given the time that the map enters are in the playoffs, and I didn't think that they would have much time to practice and to really grind on Abyss, so I was actually kind of relieved that we got to pick it with them. All right, next up, you're moving on to Split. You know, it seems like Nongshim has the momentum. How confident are you on taking the series 2-0? 이제 농심이 상당히 이제 분위기도 잘 타고 있고 좋은 경기력을 보여주고 있는 지금 다음 맵 스플릿도 2-0으로 좀 마무리하는 거 자신 있으실까요?
선수들이 자신 있어 할 것 같습니다.
오, okay, 좋습니다. I think our players are going to be confident.
Wouldn't be
with
surprised
that
if
one.
PRX fan pick Abyss to get reps for champs.
Interview. 감사합니다.
네,
Thank
감사합니다.
you.
Yeah, they are already through. So it's a weird spot. It's a weird spot, but man, these are like such like basic and kind of feels like somewhat easy fixes for PRX, but maybe not. Maybe the problem is PRX has always been kind of a half flood, kind of like if you think it's good, just send it kind of team. But Nongshim has absolutely worked them, bro. Absolutely worked them. Just felt like everything was working for Nongshim, and everything made sense that Nongshim was doing. And they're hitting insane shots. From like round 3, we could tell that they were hitting insane shots.
PRX actually had some decent retake ideas with the Harbor, but overall, I think Nongshim is just a little bit better at this map at the end of the day. Even with the limited prep time, they just went straight back to what's working, which is what we've been begging Nongshim to do throughout the entire group stage, and now it's just strength to strength every single time. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Like, actually, just going back to what was working, and that was
Top 2 in stage 2 get better seeding, or depends on points.
This was a solution.
Yeah, you get better seeding. So the way that champs works, it's shown here. That the first and second seed is from playoffs. So if you get first in the playoffs, you get first seed at champs. Second, you get second seeded champs. The third and fourth is based on points. I can bring that up for you. So like, for example, Paper X is like guaranteed to go at least as like third seed, right? Because nobody can even overtake them as fourth, or like to push them to be fourth. They're 25 points. There's nothing they can really do. So Nongshim as well is in obviously a very good spot. At least as long as no funny business kind of happen. Nah, they're like pretty much guaranteed. Nah, they're pretty much guaranteed. Teams would have to like win, you know, basically first, second, and then T1 would have to get third, something like that. And Nongshim would have to bomb out. They're in a pretty good spot. TLDR. They have to place higher than T1. That's it. Yeah.
Smokes, you can even run these cool fakes and things like that, and kind of disruptive.
Did Zikz see the silent drop edge bug video? Yeah.
So there's definitely ideas there in the comp, but I just don't think that they executed it super well.
Yeah, that's right.
You think PRX comms are chaotic or normal? They've always seemed really chaotic to me.
And 7, and let's
what? Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
For me, there was a clear difference in preparation for the map, where I feel like Nongshim got the best.
What a world that we live in, chat, where there's just two numbers next to each other. Everybody always laughs when you say the two numbers. How did this become a meme? But to speak to the PRX comms being chaotic, I mean, okay, 100 Thieves in 24 was the like primo chaotic comms team. I think that in some way, chaotic comms can make you feel more hectic. But at the same time, too low of energy in terms of communication can also be a bad thing, if that makes sense. So for our team, we were a team in 2024 that needed that level of like max passion in our communication to be able to like kind of get things rolling. Like we would rather be on the side of like louder volume over just like being a team that comes in on the day super like tired. Before I came to 100 Thieves, we talked about it a bit, this idea of like 100 Thieves being like slow in first map. Usually 100 Thieves was the team that would lose first map and then come back in the next two. So yeah, kind of like as a bit of a solution to that, we just always said like, just bring like super high energy, especially first map, to make sure that we're like in there, we're feeling it, and we start strong. And as a result, yeah, there's just a lot of clips of us being like pretty loud in terms of volume. But I don't think that it was ever really a problem of chaos for our team. If you go to any of the players that we had on that roster and ask them like what they thought of our comms at that time, it was actually like pretty much everybody thought our comms were really good. And a lot of teams I know actually used a lot of the things that we say in comms as part of their team identity as well. Like part of G2's communication, I remember, was basically like them yoinking certain like ideas from ours during that time in like 2024. Because we were like kind of ahead of it. I know that there was obviously the tether default like comms and this kind of stuff, but yeah. We were ahead of the meta, at least in terms of like how to communicate to one another. Made a good system.
There's no way they're playing that anymore.
Yeah, Soul with the 60 streak is insane.
I'm
W.
scared for Paper X, to be honest.
You legit have a soundboard, just use it?
I think they had a little bit of instability on the map. I think they'll come in with something new. But
okay, but you have to realize tether default is an action comm. It's an urgent action comm in a place that needed urgency. Makes sense? Imagine if he said like I don't know, some like narration comm instead. They're planning. Like some of the comms we hear nowadays, it's like they're planning. They're front sight. It's like, bro, like what does that even mean? Versus like Asuna clearly saying what his teammate should do to synergize with what he's gonna do. I'm nading. He tells Dan exactly what he wants out of him in that moment. and it gets some action going.
Hi guys, it's Bella standing with Coach Alex of PaperX.
All right, Alex, what do we think?
Now, we all know that you had something in mind when we got to see Abyss in a while. What didn't go your way?
I think they just skipped a few steps on defense and on attack. Started off brave, but I think we got because they were really careless. You know, like they just it's stuff that I think with a few more matches, I think they'll be ironed out.
And of course, next up is Split. You know, we know that you're strong on that. I had a chance to talk with Silken on. He said that his players are ready to face you guys on Split. What would you like to say to that? No?
I don't have anything to say. No comment.
No comment? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. All right, good luck, Alex. Thank you for that.
Okay, boys. What do you think he was really thinking?
No, you Silkenong? No comment. Silkenon's a better coach than me. Sorry, I have to translate.
That's funny.
Translator. Okay, we take a look at the agents and it's a mirror matchup here.
Pen Shriek for, is it Rose or is it Rise?
No, we saw
I've always seen your name and I've never, I don't know if I've asked if it was Rose or Rise. And then Throat Clogger with the 45 streak. Goated, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Unk, what are your thoughts on using an ult if you build up one by bonus? Forsaken at Arbor ult by round 3, do you not want to commit it early in the half to try to win the bonus? Is it too hard to go for on Abyss so big or is it just situational? In my opinion, it's a really good question that you asked. In my opinion, the round needs to revolve around the ult. If you already have a low odd of winning the round, for example, their odds of winning that round got lower because somebody got picked in the round, remember? So, like, I wouldn't want them in the 4v5 down numbers on the bonus to commit the ult. Even if it's, like, technically better for, like, ultimate economy theory, right? Where it's like, okay, if you use it as soon as you get it, then you have a chance to, like, get another one by round 12, you know? Like, you get an extra one. But, like, if it's a really disadvantageous round where it's just going to make it more winnable.
You know, Jing certainly wants to expand his map pool, and it is...
If they had a numbers advantage on the bonus, or even it's just a 5v5 retake and you think you'll get a positional advantage, then yeah. Yeah, send it.
You know,
it's Rose.
You're going up against the best to really do it so far.
W
Maybe
Rose.
Them and Lev. I mean, you know, that's it. Those are your top two probably that you're thinking about when you think about great Neon teams. So, good luck.
All right, let's see it.
You might need it.
Well, starting from the defender's side.
It's a TP across triple swing
in the right position, but with no initial
toward
contact,
A. 4 people.
Patiently.
I'm not gonna lie, one anti that I would do against PRX, hopefully not, this isn't like easy work for other people. They do this triple swing ramp so often. I think I would always start a player in mid here to listen for this triple swing, and it just sets you up for the easy like B split call.
PaperX also has a very good read on this round.
Because if you have 3 toward ramp, your mid is always going to be weak. You could full contact it.
Francis down to 22.
And just take first timing.
As Prowler doesn't check deeper
and if your positioning on the map in terms of a setup is good, like, it'd be so easy to play against something like that.
Now going to be spotted over at screens.
The fade this round technically could have heard all of that. Somehow they got in the ace site for free. Funny enough.
Flash out, try to delay the flood.
Despite it being a 4A start.
Quick reposition behind the map here for RB, but his teammates fall to the wayside.
Wow. Wow.
Looking alive and well in this retake.
Well, it doesn't get cleaner than that, chat. It really does not.
That screen will fall and
5 for 0.
It's a flawless pistol for PaperX
what is retake?
Start off on Split.
I will say, I think the defender side pistol round theory has been really good for them on both maps in terms of, okay, we're not going to over-aggress. We're just going to play for quick retakes. We're getting in good positions, you know, from wherever we start, however that works. You know, we're going to retake mid-control here. They don't go there. Okay, let's go back to A. And then you're right where you need to be. And you absolutely tagged them up along the way. The Bandit for Forsaken there gets him a couple big kills, too.
This Bandit gun? Yeah, this Bandit gun is actually not balanced.
Defender side. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
Sheriff and Marshall.
Well,
it's not great.
We see Domby with the light armor bandit.
Green headshot onto something. Space again going to be offered up as it's just a buy with a Sheriff over towards screens.
And it is an early pick.
Francis keeping it quiet. Jing will
Jing is extremely low, chat.
Quite low himself. Has a little bit of regen.
No Sky in the comp for heal. It's interesting that this has been.
Pretty bad spot to try
Chat,
to
has this been a comp that everybody's been playing in Pacific?
Relay bolt in
Like, I do like Yoru on Split. I think Yoru.
Really have the range to try to play around with this one.
Split is definitely the best map for Yoru.
They get a kill apiece. Jing still being one of the players alive ends up hurting them quite a bit. He's not been able to find any damage around this corner.
I think it's cooked. Chad, I think it's actually unironically cooked.
Bay, and Envy needs to really deliver in a massive way, and he can't! And Nongshim able to win out the eco round, making it 1-1. Uh-oh.
Yep. I mean,
just doing it right back to him.
They're just doing it exactly. The Bandit strikes again. The thievery. And to make matters worse, you just gave a judge over.
I mean, Bandits are so good.
I mean, this is such an economic.
Bandit is just such a good gun.
Such a good look at this for the next couple of rounds. I just took so much damage too. I mean,
I do like this comp. I like this comp a lot.
Let's see.
Well, maybe it's just going to be up down gameplay here.
I just think that Neon and Yoru have such a good synergy.
Forward is able to find another elimination.
No way it happens again, right? Okay, if Francis, while crab walking that, actually died, this is low-key doable from another eco.
Last one standing for them in a 2v3. If they go for a push in a garage, they should be able to get themselves some guns, but...
Surely we're back to normalcy here, yeah?
Divide with his walk forward, though.
I think almost everybody runs spawn. Are they really going to walk all the way through spawn? And respect the potential mid-walk. Bro, it's actually working, which is disgusting. Pretty sure what's going to happen, Devi's going to kill Ivy for free. And then after that, Devi's going to die.
I mean, if Devi might be able to find a timing. Cleans up one.
Okay, the timings did not work how I thought they would, but it's kind of in the reverse.
Being said, still will end up getting caught. So something
I thought Ivy was going to die for free, and then Devi was going to get backstabbed, but that kind of makes sense too.
Make his way over onto the A side. There's at least a chance to really slow down the economic bubble of Nongshim.
Who's Nongshim's IGL now? Apparently it's Francis still.
Can he win it out?
Even though he's on Yoru.
Well, it's doable. But Francis is on
okay,
point.
well, it's back to normalcy, at least.
Put Nongshim up 2-1.
Round 4 is going to be a bunch of rifles in play.
Again, setting up those cheeky
they said RB in a graphic last game, really.
TP into the corner. Forsaken loves to do this. He catches so many.
Well, I mean, then it's fully back to like everything they did at Santiago, if that's the case. Morning Zikz, what up, hoverboard? How's it going, bro?
Jing kind of offsets the aim, doesn't allow him to get too much more there on the Francis.
Did PRX get eco'd? Yeah, they did. Bandit light armor. And Dombi.
The damage still very solid. Now Operator going to be into the hands of
Operator for something. Okay, it's not the end of the world then.
Good amount of money though.
I loved watching something on Operator, like Yoru and Jet. It feels like it was such a big reason why PRX was doing well. No way. No way, no way. I gotta talk about this screens thing. They said bingo.
오빠 준 거 같아. 야 주고 틱틱 탄거 같아. 오빠 먹었다. 잡으러 가자. 잡으러 가자. 내가 남은 테니까 다 잡으러 와봐.
I was actually low-key surprised.
It was a bold decision to take.
They said bingo.
Yep.
And now you've got
the language is Nongshim speaking Korean.
To try to get this Operator out of Forsaken's hands.
You went for the big unexpected play and
we slightly moved the 100T bundle graphic a bit up. Oh, is it off?
And again, just kind of piece by piece here.
Wait, isn't it like kind of perfect?
PRX falling apart, you know.
It's because like some maps are bigger than Split.
But it's just too hard against Nongshim because they have very little fear. Oh man, what a quick turn there from Xros. Ivy knocking Jing out there just as he's kind of slow walking around the corner. Yeah, there is something again. Thought maybe he could get into that corner and they wouldn't realize it.
Did he time out? Oh my.
So it has to be another early timeout on a defender's side for PRX.
Chat, this is...
I think...
Is
honestly,
this good?
In some ways, the more I watch Nongshim, the more I'm like, your
They're,
best
like,
hope
cooked.
on a defender side is to just
I think something should have saved there, by the way.
retake. Like,
Definitely
don't even
think
try to fight
something
one
should have
side.
saved there.
Just wait for everybody.
He went for an absolute Hail Mary.
You know, try to bait out their util as best you can at the beginning of the round when they're making those executes, but...
Was that a 6-7? That was the oddest 6-7 of all
Not
time.
easy at all. Welcome over from France, and the guy over from Australia as well.
Going around the world today.
Man, Manny's here.
Yeah.
PRX is cooked. Does that mean, like...
Think I get
they're
fined for
getting cooked?
6-7ing
'Cause
on
that's- I mean,
stage?
based on the image, it kind of
No.
seems that way.
But
Of course
it looks
not.
like they're the
But
device that is doing the
But
cooking,
it's like,
too.
yeah, but like, are they the chef or are they getting cooked?
But they're the bowl.
On the walkout, you have to hit the 6-7
We're in
instantly.
an odd territory where potentially it's either
You were
or.
going to talk about screens. WTAM, WTAM.
That kind of is
Chat,
just Paper X in a
whenever you
nutshell, I
take
suppose.
screens and there's a smoke here, you should, like, go out this side of the
You're getting
smoke.
cooked, it's just
the
Schrodinger's
cat, yeah.
Go out this side of the smoke, and then I think that going out this side of the smoke, more often than not, you'll actually find a
We're not gonna open
freebie.
that box to find out. Something we'll be able to find Ivy.
Yeah.
There's a Jing with that stinger, able to find
You'll
the
often
one.
find a freebie on people that are, like,
Exhaust.
reclaiming the screen smoke.
Okay, looks like the timeout.
But I guess he
Working a
wanted to
tree
take
here.
a fast timing because he thought that
Well, disaster.
nobody could ever be in that side of screen.
It's just envy though, getting some more information.
Oh my
With that
god,
finger
man.
in
There's
hand,
so many
able to
duels.
Go ahead and find some more value.
Just got to play contain. RB doesn't have his ult this time, so he's kind of stuck.
Why does it feel like so low FPS?
They've got most of the exits covered. There you go.
All right. Well, one apiece across the board.
We'll
Paper
never do
X
anything
will
dumb
find
like
their
that on my
second round
walkout.
win.
Why?
Okay, another option.
Those are the memorable ones.
Kind of do what worked for you.
Think about every walkout that you've ever
You were able to win.
watched.
That other
Think about
round
every
you
single
kinda
one.
like- or almost win around where you threw bodies at the B main.
Which
door.
ones do you remember?
Here again, just
When they were nonchalant, walked
getting
up
ahead of the
there.
executes. That's also a valid method to try to shut Nongshim down from time to time.
You know what I mean?
They do adjust to it though.
It's like
so
nobody's
you
gonna
gotta be
remember
careful.
when you just walked out onto
those
the
moments
stage like a normal
did
person.
from Nongshim.
Yeah, meanwhile, I mean, that's Paranoia and a relay bolt committed. The buy, the push out into mid. It's only able to find the one.
Did he really just do that?
Transfer damage onto Francis.
Maybe there was some audio there.
Inactive,
Made him
so
feel like he could
sprinting forward, just looking
get
to
a
scout
multi.
things out, see how much he can find, but
Definitely
Ivy is
feels a
able to
little
punch in,
bizarre
jab
though.
in, takes him down and bends and out. That makes it a pretty easy pivot call for Nongshim. Just re-wrap back through vents.
If I actually just sent it out that smoke.
That's a huge kill there. Jing just looking at the ground. It looks like he was going for the swing out. Just was not
Give
ready.
Francis bomb. He TPs to default.
More than ready for this, but takes a little while to find that spray, and then
Or that.
can't quite separate the targets.
I mean, they'll take the trades.
Something on the arrival. If he goes for the peak, this would be a free kill. Ah!
Oh,
Oh, he
shit.
just goes right past him, and Ivy now, the wall falls. Just a bit impatient. He's trying to beat him to the punch, stop him from getting the plant in, and he ends up offsetting that quick little flick. Reveal into the swing. RB gets himself a third, and Nongshim get a fourth.
Oh, it's so tough here. I mean, it's so many little
That
mistakes
flick
that
was
Paper
totally
X are
optional,
making.
by the way. I mean,
You know, okay, Devi goes out for the swing.
okay, but look at the
Great,
decisions
that's
that PRX.
kind of okay, but again, you know, you're trying to take these moments.
I mean, they're an
where
aggressive
they get
team for
swings out in
sure.
The open. There's 3 players from Nongshim we're going to be watching.
Okay,
that
let me try to
position.
think from like
You've got
what
no
I remember
backup
seeing
yet,
PRX
you know,
do,
something tries to
and then
go
how
for
that
shot
translates to their current play.
X-Ross, and that puts him into Ivy's
Okay,
crosshairs.
what I remember from PRX shot as a system
Very
piece.
scattered for Paper X. I
PRX
feel like they're
on
playing
defense, the way you would counter a team like
style
PRX
that-
is that you would just chill
where
for
they're at their
like,
best. Meanwhile, Nongshim is very much at their
let's
best.
say
Oh,
like
how are you
20
not-
to 30 seconds, and you'd bait out refights, this kind of stuff. Because what they would do is they would always be super proactive on you, right? They would do early walks, they would do refights, they would have all of these set ideas of how they would team fight you. And right now, what it feels like is that PRX is like not stable enough
Still a shout here for
as a
Paper
team
X.
to have like that space to do that.
That helps.
That doesn't.
Feels like they're getting picked so often before they can have any like team fight idea
Looking for a
like come to
target, trying
fruition.
to wait this one out. buys a critical time here for them, but okay.
Okay, well, he's got another pick, which gives him ult, but does he use it? Not really.
But RB will be able to cut him down to size.
Very low time. I mean, this is another save. The problem is something is like kind of committed in. How does he get out with the operator? Oh, Jesus, man.
So very close, but they have to just exit. They have to hold on to these guns.
Fucking run!
Will make it a little bit more costly. RP will die to the spike.
He's out of there.
And it's going to be a Red Bull clutch as the dust does settle. Nongshim still maintaining control.
What up, Juna?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it does feel.
Is it Observer or are all the Omens actually smoking the ult mode?
That they would normally take and win, like this right here.
You know, I've been getting so many questions about that I didn't even think that it was just the Observer. Is that stupid of me?
I think 9 times out of 10 Forsaken probably gets that kill.
I actually just assumed that a lot of these people are doing it in the ult mode.
20th clutch there for RB.
I mean, sometimes it is in the ult mode. Like Ascent, you're like jump spotting dice for like the A main like falling smoke.
Mid-walk. Something over towards Suicide's able to find it. Dabby, but Devai and Jing won't get caught. And just keeps going from decent to terrible for PRX. As Ivy's just bounding up ramp, hopping through like a bunny.
He's not a Neon.
Bro, this is kind of brutal. This is insanely brutal.
He is sticking the landing. I give that one a 10.
Yep.
PRX whiffage maximum.
Oh boy.
Time to save.
Yeah, it's kind of that alongside like Nongshim, like insanely in form and making good decisions. And PRX kind of like
just cannot
getting extremely zero
find their shots.
ultimate value.
But again,
oh boy.
What's the duelist meta on Abyss right now?
Ivy don't.
Jet, Waylay, Yoru. So usually like Jet / Waylay and then
a little
Yoru.
bit further ahead than he might have thought.
Whichever one is like more comfortable for like your team.
Good. I mean, again,
to play Neon.
Ball around the map quite a bit as a 4-1.
I mean, you can. I definitely don't think it's a Neon map. If literally Mr. Neon himself is not playing Neon, then that should tell you something.
Pushed back by the flashes in the util of Nongshim because they're happy to counterpunch you. Like they're such a deft fighter.
Mr. John Neon, exactly. Yeah.
Great at blocking and using your.
Dombi is refusing
right? Like it's sort of
to play Neon on this map.
Like a keto.
Which kind of makes sense, to be honest. Like, if he has a good enough Waylay, just play a Waylay. Did you play much Abyss? They actually did, yeah. There's a lot of EMEA Abyss matches already.
You know, Dombi on the Neon, Francis on the Yoru, Francis.
I feel like Americas is actually like low-key boring. Do you guys think we're gonna see like any Abyss in Americas?
They know how to respond to things.
I feel like we won't see that much.
It's a team and an
but I could be tripping.
Like something I've been really
I feel like a lot of teams are just gonna start banning it.
With them is the way that they all individually make decisions when they're asked, when they're tasked to go out.
Energy had a strong Abyss. Yeah, I think Energy will probably play Abyss.
But actually, you know, Francis, Dombi sometimes are put into those spots as well, depending on the map. And they're just so disciplined. They're so good, and it's starting to look like they're just.
PRX definitely out of sorts. These guys are getting absolutely slammed. I mean, to be fair, Nongshim is looking unreal.
Well,
okay, 5 ults PRX.
Able to get them that round 5 win, decently cleanly as well.
Looks to be aggro A on a delay.
Of this half. Forsaken going to be spotted, quickly repositions on the teleport, but also has eaten quite a bit of damage.
Spotted.
Drift,
Spotted.
With Jing. Is this the strategy? Well,
man, how is that 1-for-1? How is that 1-for-1, by the way?
Something.
Timing peak, W.
Spots out a hell of a lot
that spawn timing peak is insane because it is the longest W key lane in the entire game.
Into sewers here.
Probably not in the entire game, but you guys get the vision.
Not the normal play. You
have to W for so long.
So far, Nongshim hasn't kind of committed. You can see that PRX wants them to try to clear that. Okay.
There you go.
My vision for PRX is quite literally something always on a deep line. I feel like that's just their win con.
I mean, you've got already 2.
Something's on a deep line. They're able to stack off that. They either set him up or he does it silently. One of the two.
That kill coming through, and
somehow Nongshim just keeps finding picks.
It's so beautiful.
He's the K down to 1.
They had all the info knowing that it's going to be B.
Right there around the corner, lying in wait,
and they still get a clean kill onto Forsaken and nobody's there to support. Feels kind of crazy.
I pull the check towards backside. There's a gate crash there, but it's going to be faked.
NT.
X-Ross is going to be over.
I think the angle choice for X-Ross is too hard. 1v3, you have to play like a pivot, like here.
When they kind of play together,
and just like peek on timing over and over.
Best here for PaperX. And this is one of those rounds.
RB kind of did the same idea. Sits here, go for a peek on timing, but he just got blasted.
Team play to work out. A lot of times, again, Nongshim has been able to kind of dodge it, but this one's so unorthodox. I don't know that I've ever seen a dimensional drift.
Please tell me the thought process of Jing playing Neon. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan. I think like you should always play to your player comfort. Something on Yoru makes a lot of sense to me.
But
if they don't want to play like
the reinsert into sewer,
Jet Sky Rays, if they feel like that comp is like too bad, I think something on Yoru also makes a lot of sense.
Here from Nongshim to get into that B plant. It's just better.
But Jing should just be playing Rays, like simple as. I don't think it's necessarily the reason they're losing, but it's like it is just true, right? Like
seeing a back-to-back.
If you were just to put everybody, go ask everybody on the team, what agent are you going to get the most kills on? Like Jing is going to be getting the most kills and carrying the most games on Rays. Simple as.
Rifles. Trying to bait a reaction. No operator this time for PaperX, but Jing being very disciplined. So far, it's okay. That's not okay.
My ult's ready.
Oh, I mean, had he been able to find the follow-up, that would have been devastating. But now,
oh fuck!
Kind of box in, sets up that fast lane, trying to fake that he's making his exit. Didn't make any noise though.
Goal.
Yeah, I don't think they're falling for it. Ooh, he's got to get out. It's a nice paranoia there from RB.
I like how both Omens,
just opens up the map a little
both Omens have spent their own paranoia just to like kind of fight this B main space, but that massively favors Nongshim. Now you have no util to stop this B hit coming. Phoenix ult, or not Phoenix ult, Jesus. Your ult clears the whole site, gets you all the info.
Peels back some of that pressure though.
It is a triple flood though.
Dropped on the cross. He's going to be tossed in, but RB just think.
I will say Pacific's approach on split B main is so different. That's a clean round by PRX.
Has the flank covered.
In Americas, like, you see a little bit of, like, B main control, but, like, man, I feel like Pacific Split is just a different beast. You see, like, every piece of util used in the game in this zone.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed. Like you mentioned, so many ults used to get another win, and you.
Yo, Bonnie with the rate of 30. Thank you, bro.
The teamwork
and Alvin, yo, what the fuck, guys? Got a tag team raid. W, guys, thank you.
They're starting to get a little bit into the
thank you, Alvin and Boney. Duo raid. I've never seen that before. That's actually insane.
Up the op there, and now Nongshim.
What about my shout out?
Like one of the first times onto a bit of an eco.
Dude, I'll get you a manual shout out here. Don't you worry. One Alvin boy.
Absolutely nothing to shake a stick at.
Oh, you have to wait 2 minutes to do a shout out, bro.
Okay. Turns back, finds them both.
You can't just double shout out like that.
He's got one hell of a stick.
I guess the duo raid's suboptimal, bro. I can't double shout out.
A flawless. Now suddenly, one round away from tying it up. That 4 ult investment suddenly starts looking a hell of a lot wiser.
I mean, look, it got there. You know, I think there is some
suboptimal raid. We will work on it.
W, bro. Concerned about PaperX's ult usage throughout what we've seen so far, but.
Damn, bro.
The thing they needed to do to turn this around was throw 4 ults into one, and so be it. Now they're getting a much better read on the map.
Why do Smokes players buy Vandal instead of Phantom on defense?
I don't really see anybody like over-committing to the peaks
preference, but it's definitely suboptimal. I like this wall a lot. This wall is especially nice shot because when an Opera tries to peek the line, you can just hard hold them, and it's kind of a one-way. They can't see you, you can see them.
Here, the check down, and yep, RP. Instant with that headshot now, just TP's forward onto the A side of the map. He does not have the spike, but he can.
PRX are like the kings of like.
Will get pivoted back through the sewer.
They kind of live or die by the space that they like want to fight. You know, they almost. How do I even explain this? Like, they don't play pivots that often. They're always so committed to the duels that they want to go for.
Smoke's just getting cycled back through.
I wonder if that's like a consistent thing that's been happening a lot, but generally speaking, it's hard to team fight when your team is like hard committing to duels like that without like living. The other round, like the B round that we saw, was kind of possible because people lived.
However, drops the pin immediately, but now be out from main, able to find that kill. And be gone. X-Ross behind the map.
Fake teleport.
TP.
Oh, massive drop with the TP.
Something.
It's cooked though. They're so far.
Hasn't been able to get that line of sight. That would have been one hell of a flick shot. But now, sights turned back over towards X-Ross's position. Sends one through the screen. Nothing found yet. The shorty not going to be able to find the value that previously would have. X-Ross will go ahead and give Nongshim the lead of the half, but it's by significantly narrower margins than it was looking like.
Yeah, and this is one of the rounds where, again, Nongshim has that stack in
Like,
mid early.
Devi's gone through that smoke twice now, by the way.
In towards that A crunch.
Like, has he gotten value doing that exact swing? Is anyone else like surprised to see him just swing through the smoke twice now?
Okay, because you're still
Like, he's just dry swinging the male smoke.
on the backside.
Kind of funny.
7-5. Pretty good.
That's like a Busio play if I've ever seen one.
Nongshim just unsure of, again, are they going to be able to hold on to their defender side pretty well? Devi a solid, I mean, look, some of those walkouts, he was always good for one at least. That was, you can say that.
He's 12-6 doing that play. That's so funny.
He had an understanding and he had good aim when he was going for those timings.
Poor Wendler.
Old Shorty does win that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had some good individual.
I mean, think about that actually.
Especially
Old Shorty kills the player's screens and then he taps bomb and he just plays for the hold.
Finding his value.
Yo, Hyper Hulk with 100 streak. Yo, Jesus,
so
bro.
Again, just seemingly
how do we have so many?
Individual duels that
We got 200 streaks in one day.
On it, if they're on top of
That's fucking nuts. That's actually nuts.
About it.
I think he's got that one slightly longer tooth.
Hall of Fame. GG.
The snaggletooth.
Yeah.
Massive W.
It's known for.
Yeah.
I feel like a puny little ant when I have my 16 stream streak, bro. I say it all the time. The longest stream streak I've had on anybody's stream is literally like 7. The fact that you guys have like
on the attack
100 or more in some cases is fucking nuts. It's actually nuts.
And given the kind of the
easy win Zikz streams 4 times a day.
Who the hell knows we end up seeing on that one? Ivy able to hold his own for 1.
Shit.
Quick on the
Shit.
is something, but does get tagged to 48. So it's a good amount of damage found, but it's also an empty B site. So the spike at least can get planted.
Yeah, this is not bad. It's going to be a world away for Nongshim, so it's going to take quite some time.
Bro, I don't
have quite a bit of util though. I mean, Flash.
I don't usually stream 4 times a day. There has been some recently though.
Again, unexpected, I think.
I think last week I had like multiple days where I streamed 3 times a day. It's actually bad.
There's the timing, but he just not quite able to find that punish. I mean, Nongshim, they're just eyes forward. As if
no one-way smoke on new box is kind of like uncommon these days.
Check back for it. He's already gone.
They're like already smoking spike when they have nobody to claim it. I feel like that's a mistake.
But it's gonna be very nice.
It's like they're playing. It's Nongshim's playing for like
3K and another pistol into the hands of PRX.
Like a main versus spike kind of
now up just
scenario when they need to play for the team fight first.
Them pulling off another eco
here usually it would be a new box lane smoke.
I mean, you can say
here,
for sure that
so that a lot of these right side swings can't happen.
Really good ideas on
but instead they smoked a spike. Like, don't they just claim the smoke and it's like kind of GG?
Moments here on split. He seems to have a pretty decent read on the map.
This is just Zikz with his other accounts. Such a classic.
The bandits.
Yeah, yeah, you should.
Oh, looking for that hip fire. Slide into by, going to be able to find a second before getting taken down.
Bro, if they win another bandit buy,
Marshall could be collected here, but Francis just taking that gate crash back over. Those are the weapons that could be afforded for PRX. Anything else from here is going to be pretty significant damage dealt.
well, he's actually one shot to bandit headshot now.
There's a little bit of damage there on to Jing, but pushes back more in kind, and Envy is still hitting shots. Jump peek out, Ivy.
Bro, he dinked him through the Fade Prowler.
That's a Spectre lost. Snake bite. On to Envy, starting to go lower, and
Oh my god, it's actually doable. Oh my god, it's actually doable. And he's decided to go on top of this box. No, I feel like this is actually really bad, chat. Playing on top of this box is like... This is terrifying. Genuinely. Because doesn't RB usually just smoke and tap?
No, reads it. But he cannot find the kill for safety.
Okay, smoke tap is like GG, no?
Get them 7-7, but that ends up being pretty devastating.
No, it is.
Not actually GG, but because he has to worry about like wraps and this kind of stuff. But I will see. That's like #1 most uncomfortable like position to play. I think. You go on top of the box, they slowly angle you out.
Just nothing Envy can do there. Perfectly placed snake bite.
And you have like no room to like use your movement.
If he doesn't trade that, then it's all likelihood.
Yeah, he had blind as well.
Another anti-eco.
True.
He didn't want to give away where he was exactly though, positioning wise.
Jing has another judge. Bunch of rifles too for PRX. They're investing a lot into this round.
Jing just taking a drive-by, but Devi.
Bro, I love how much in Pacific they just accept duels.
About to be 3.
They just love taking ones. Especially over B main.
Punished a bit on that jiggle peak.
This is why Yoru's OP, by the way. This is why Yoru's OP. This backside Yoru TP is so busted, it's unreal.
Over the Raptor, now it's going to be found. And now it is just Envy.
I said this like a long time ago when we watched Pacific. It's so funny how different Pacific is from other regions in terms of like how impossible it is to follow everything that's going on. Because everybody in Pacific just loves to take duels.
RB's falling in behind him. He's going to get this angle. No, just barely misses it, but did he catch him? He's pinging it out. He's making the call. He saw something.
30 seconds left.
You might just...
Envy should be cooked.
It's definitely cooked.
No way.
Ice towards heaven. The silent drop. The swing. And RB.
Okay, he should wait for plan confirm, chat. 1 second.
For Nongshim as they reestablish the lead.
1 second equip time on your gun when they confirm the plant. Right there, he had a really good chance, Envy. 0.2 seconds because the bomb was not planted yet.
Finally starting to go your way.
Classic.
Ooh, Xros almost.
He didn't watch the Zikz video. That's not gonna cut it.
Even though he gets tagged by the Nightfall here.
No troll.
Catches Jing as he's trying to run away.
He had like a freebie, like genuinely a freebie.
Had unexpected moves. Both these
he just waits
really
even
to take those risks.
Half an extra second. Plan was about to be confirmed.
Yeah.
Ooh, this could get really scrappy, and already they're getting ready to fight each other. And well, they'll get a shot across on each, but it's going to be Francis with that full armor able to stay alive as we now listen in with PRX for the rest.
Yeah, both A.
Oh, last one. Behind the neon wall.
Okay, Nongshim.
You're getting closer to 10K followers on TikTok? I know. It's fucking goated. It's absolutely goated.
You know, the closest to the previous round could be afforded by PRX, but losing out on this
so much going on so quickly here.
Yeah, and
but you see how Dombi plays to set up the rest of his team, though? To have like a chance in the round?
You know, making sure that, I
think that's kind of the big problem with PRX's like micro, from what I've seen so far. So often, like the side player is dying instantly, so it's like no actual team fight.
The team again.
It's like PRX needs their person that's on site to win the duel because they're forcing the duel, rather than like, you know, playing their life, jiggling, taking a jiggle fight, dipping. Dombi, hard flood site, slide peeks the one on site, then he's spam jiggling here so that this flood is even possible. And then Forsaken kills 3.
Into it that you put yourself in a weird position, then something loses because Francis can afford the full armor. All those little things kind of snowball out of control here. So you take a big risk with your economy.
Oh, looking for that thrifty now. That Nongshim from hitting 10. Already going to be spotted. Xros fully blinded up. Back pedals away. Being on that spam will find some damage. The armor that Jing had is now gone.
Full A retake. If they go early, then their Euro's not here at all.
RB finding something on that
Oh
right-hand
my
side.
fucking god, Dombi's movement is so mental.
Trying to go ahead and get the zaps to connect, and they shall. And it's going to be flawless on the retake here as Nongshim will move up 10-7.
This ult is just not balanced. This ult is so disgustingly not balanced.
How evasive he is and how good they'll follow up off the back
3K
of him
simulator,
to make
pop.
sure that when he puts himself into a weird spot where there's a
I just want to, whenever I see a big like neon play, sometimes I want to see it from the other person's POV. Like I get it. Dombi got, you know, the kills in the round, but I want to see what it looks like from PRX's POV, like how annoying it is to play against.
So it's quite concerning again.
Zikz, are you watching the next game?
Going for PRX.
It's like 3 a.m. maybe.
I mean, look at that Ivy
maybe.
covering him there.
Yeah, maybe.
Beautifully. This is huge. Waiting for that player to swing out of that smoke. It's that discipline. You know, nobody overcommits. They know they got to protect him.
I do want to like somewhat preserve my sleep schedule a bit. Yo, they both did the same thing.
Well, pits available on both sides, but PRX can get into a post plant for theirs. There's that dimensional drift from Francis, ready to try to take him down. Something though.
I like that.
Waiting out the clone, and
Actually, really like that.
Does get caught off guard, so a good start.
That's their own wall, right, chat? So like, that could be like kind of set somewhat. Him hiding behind the wall just in case they do an early punish with like Prowler or something. It's like a very, that's actually a lineup wall, chat. He has to like back up to throw that wall. That's kind of cool because usually people do it from the corner. People probably aren't that used to doing it from that back wall. It's a nice little optimization.
Will find one, but
full audio from Exros.
Guard, and okay, a trade's looking good here for PRX. As it's just Ivy. Take it from down below. We'll be able to clean it up at 3.
You think PRX is limit testing with their comps? I mean, they could be. They could be. But I don't think that's why they're losing, you know, the limit testing with their comp.
I'm very curious about Forsaken. This one just hiding in the edge of the toxic screen. Forsaken TP's back there and just not ready for it at all. Hard Nongshim goes right up top and holds things down nicely. Ivy's having a really solid map on the Viper.
They already qualified? Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did already qualify.
1v4 into
so they could still be in practice mode, but like, what if they just think this is actually like the best thing for them? Could be possible, right? Like, you do kind of want a higher seed. You don't really want to go into champs playing against #1 seed of like every region, you know?
We'll get the spot out. Quick little exit and a cancel as the Nightfall does go across. Forsaken now. He's TP'd into elbow. Divine on alert forward. Shifting in, but Prowler, I mean, they're wise to it. It's Calvin and Francis. He's able to find that shot. Divine out dead, which means no pit.
Mayhem Val with the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, bro.
Here too.
Goated. Absolutely goated.
They're going to try to pump the brakes here a little bit.
Portal closed.
I think Nongshim second guess.
Francis has ult. Could get all this info back.
Something on the check. Nothing going to be spotted there.
I like the freeze from PRX. It's actually really nice.
Him, so
nice little pace change.
Side approach.
We haven't seen many freezes here thus far.
Dimensional drift going to be called in. Francis.
They still have blind off of this Euro ult if they wanted it.
Much of anything. We'll now see Jing.
The blind is in Narnia, chat.
Back away from that relay.
What happened to the simple Euro ult blind?
The jump out gets the dink, takes down me down, quite very low, but it's going to be Forsaken there for the finisher. Cleaning up the kill, Envy out to the open. Gets one, falls. Now Forsaken to try to clutch up. Reads the elbow, push no. Chips away and Exros. Oh, he narrowly gets the round win. 13 health. Is Nongshim now up to 11.
Oh, it's just a tough situation here. Tavai just kind of plays an angle where he's in a really bad spot against this operator off the back of the snake bite and the Prowler there.
I'm telling you, so often it's kind of the same trend, but
completely ruins this plan for PRX.
A lot of these super hyper aggressive teams, it's a lot of what do I say? It's a lot of like instinctual play, you know? They go for a play that they think is good, like that in their instincts they think will get them a kill.
You're going to have to do it in thrifty fashion. You do have an overdrive for
And if
Jing.
you like try to force too much team play, or you know, you change their like method of play, then they may just get way less value.
He just cleans it up. Jing just piles it on top of the snake bite.
There were two of them there. He ran through a.
But yeah, I will say PRX does kind of die instantly in so many of these rounds. Kind of doesn't give them an opportunity to play the round together.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
PRX is still playing for seeding though,
Sure
even though they qualified. Yeah, correct.
Or what?
Yeah, Alex still having a time.
He's not having the best day.
Like even on defense, if you guys remember, like PRX is kind of known for like a three-man little like death ball, like roaming around on defense, kind of similar to Leviathan, how Leviathan is currently on Split. At least this is how I kind of remember them from the tournaments that I've watched PRX play.
It's like The Shining.
Yeah.
I haven't watched them recently, so I can't really like say anecdotally, you know, how they've been recently, but
All work and no Shanghai makes Alex a dull boy. Forsaken.
Okay.
has 100 Thieves ever beat PRX? Yes.
Recovered. You have a judge, but Devi, he's got to hit himself, just trying to get into position here in that approach from Dami.
My version of 100 Thieves beat PRX.
Face to Alley. Kill found. Relay ball chucked in. He's done them both.
Wow.
And he's trying to fan it out, but of course it's Devi.
Devi hits a shot that's insane, bro. What?
Up the thrifty.
Dami's movement actually was fucking clean there too. Holy
Absolute
shit.
insanity here. I thought this round is cooked. It's a 3v5 for PRX. On an eco. Just give Device Sheriffs. I don't know, you should use any other gun. Good God. Again, you just kind of go drifting into Forsaken. I don't care what gun he has in that scenario. He's getting that kill.
Isn't PRX record versus Thieves pretty one-sided?
Now it's an eco for Nongshim.
I don't know. When's the last time PRX played 100 Thieves?
A crunch attempt here. Clone is going to be leading the way. Forsaken opts to not go for that shot.
Yeah, what's the goal? What's the goal of what you're saying there?
Down. Plant can quickly come in for PRX.
Now I'm actually curious. How many times did 100 Thieves even play PRX? Yeah, what's going on?
Fishing.
Something gets one, gets out. Scot-free, untagged by that stinger.
There was no previous encounters. That was the only time 100 Thieves have ever played PRX and we won.
And he will be able to find one, barely. As Inby now closes it out. Flawless for
Mounting a comeback, okay.
One away from tying it up.
I mean, it just takes that one round sometimes for PRX where you think they're maybe cooked. It's just going to be not their day. And then, oh, yeah, that's right. We're on a roller coaster. I forgot.
You said lock-in 23. 100 Thieves played against PRX and lock-in?
Here we are on the upswing for PRX. I think timeout for Nongshim, right? Right?
That it will be.
They didn't play against him in lock-in.
Again, so Nongshim to go ahead and try to slow things down.
Yeah. More just in the, you know, you got to get in there and stop the bleeding here. You got a real chance to win this 2-0. Don't want to send it over to Ascent, which is
100 Thieves lost to Fnatic at lock-in.
They don't have bad maps really in my book, but you know, definitely who knows with PRX on that map. Sometimes they're amazing on it, other times they're kind of neck and neck with whoever they're playing, it feels like. And right now,
when's the last time 100 Team made it to Masters beyond the Swiss stage?
Just starting to have their moments. You know, PRX
2024,
answer back with some
Shanghai.
good combos of their own, some good coordination, some really good map reads. And then just individual play is starting to pick up. The rust has been shaken off.
Well, it's not even that bad. What?
It's going to take Nongshim here digging a little bit deeper. Get back into this.
Shanghai, we made top 4. That's pretty good.
A couple of your ults pretty close on the cycle, but
all right, lock in.
Be able to get that dimensional drift. Your Nightfall back up before the end of this match.
Yo, they're
just trying to run away with this one.
Yo, it's a fucking ARAM in B main.
Sprint position.
Oh my God, they saw that many people and Nongshim still sent it. And they won the. How did they ever win these fights? I don't get it. They're swinging into a literal concave.
Something left. And it's RB. Jumps up into
That's crazy. I'm sorry. How? Everybody's literally swinging from the same line.
Right as he was walking into that smoke, but I don't think they did.
Into like a crazy amount of angles. You would just never see this type of round in Americas. Like, I'm telling you, it's such a different game. Pacific is so crazy fun to watch. Pengu with the 45 streak. Go to bro.
Over to A. That is the weaker side of the map with just Ivy there, but still has a snake bite to try to slow them down.
I want to see this beginning of this round back because I think that PRX ate that haunt intentionally. Pretty sure. That was. I think they were trying to bait Nongshim into a trap. It's just they got outdone.
30 seconds left.
We'll see.
All fast pivot onto the flank here from Francis. Pumps the brakes down.
Yeah, I mean, they're fully boxed in today.
Audio range. Meanwhile, Ivy still there. RB can afford to play away because he's got that from the shadows.
Ivy off angle. I love this from Ivy.
And it is 12 seconds. Is Ivy now?
Well played.
To try to bring this round to
Chad, I'm telling you, in Americas, what Ivy would have done if he was an Americas player is he would have played screens retake, not did anything at all in the round. I think it is way more important for players to off angle and play for the multi-kill because in Americas, I'm telling you, they would have walked into the A site, planted for free, and they would have had to play some like weird 3v2 retake. That doesn't feel nearly as good as the duel that Ivy got. Ivy gets actual free kills here. He got even a little bit unlucky on the swing, to be honest.
Feels like Nongshim is a little bit better in that team fighting.
It should have been even more clean. America's there does not have a player sitting here on an off angle. It for sure has a player completely playing out. Might even be like full cringe and spawn holding for like a deep push. I think having that individuality to sit back sight and collect your freebie, very important. And that is looking like it, chat.
Tries a TP to the corner, but to no avail.
Wow.
Every inch, every corner of this map, absolutely covered and smothered by Nongshim.
Oh, they're just so scary in these moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's cooked.
Again,
absolutely
it's just
cooked.
Like, what do you do?
Dude Ben with the prime. Thank you, bro.
You know, they're just avoiding your initial hit and then just counter-punching. Again, it's that Aikido style.
Toxins going up.
They just use your weight against you.
Well, Devi would have to do something impeccable.
It'd be an all-timer from him.
There goes my pick'ems. I mean,
expecting that there's going to be
Nongshim is extremely nice. They're a very good team. Now they have these kinds of compositions kind of locked in again. I feel like they're going to be so strong.
The check towards drop and the swing it to the open. Francis will bring this one to an end. 13 to 10. Nongshim Red Force once again having PRX's number
on a very low-key level.
2-0 fashion.
What Nongshim is doing right now is kind of like what I thought BBL was going to be doing with Yoru coming back.
Santiago winners are back, and
like they're just go straight back to their like.
You know what they're doing or not? They can just beat you.
Their old form.
Better. And that's the scariest thing about this team. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're about. You know that most maps are going to be the Neon Yoru, some flavor of that, and you still can't stop it. They're incredible.
Well, the first series of playoffs goes the way of Nongshim Red Force, and it's a critical victory for them. Looking to get back onto that global stage, but also looking to potentially separate themselves a little bit more from T1, given how tight-knit they are as far as the champs' points are concerned. But for Nongshim,
I don't know. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to say exactly what's going wrong for PRX because I haven't been watching their games recently, and if this is just how they've been kind of opting into their like style of play. But man, PRX is taking so many individual duels that are like, it's just so unlikely to give you more value than a 1-for-1, which loses you space, gives you no team fighting like ability. And then it felt like in so many rounds, they weren't able to actually get like a team fight going. And then the rounds that they did get a team fight going, it was kind of because the site player killed one, and as a result of killing one, they stayed alive. Does that make sense? Usually what ends up happening, Chad, is like there's like a guy. I can give the literal Dombey example. There's a guy that's on site that's jiggling you out, making it so you feel pressured as, you know, a person scaling, that you know a threat is here, but he's not giving you a fight. So you're like trying to peek into him. He's mini-mapping you. Then a guy is in heaven, peeking on timing, flooding through screens. And like there's so many different pivots and opportunities for them to fight. The only round that looked really good for PRX was that one B flood round, if you guys remember that, where like the site player kind of like lived for a while, and then they're able to like 3 flood out together through like heaven and spawn. That was like the most normal round. But so many other rounds, it's like people like instant swinging and dying so early. Do Nongshim have the best micro in the world? Only way to beat them is better game plan. I do think that Nongshim, as individuals, has probably the best micro, yeah. Like everyone on their team makes such insanely good decisions individually. It's actually fucked. That's why I rate them so highly. Lev, it's like Lev is like not exactly like individual micro isn't the reason why. Like Lev has better like team play than Nongshim. Like when you think of Lev, you're thinking about like a brawly team fighty team, kind of similar to PRX, but like a bit more like clean and structured than PRX. Lev greater than Nongshim? I don't know. I really am curious to see how that matchup plays out. Lev has really good individual micro, of course. But like you won't see like, you wouldn't see it that often that like they would play away from their system. It's kind of what I'm saying. Like Leviathan is more focused on their system. Playing their set re-clears, playing like their set team fight ideas.
You're in that favor. Do you you have that on your back?
They'll have individual moments, but you're not going to see like blows off angling, fucking deep A lobby on Haven. You know what I mean? Like, whereas like X-Ross is more willing to take that kind of risk.
저도 플레이인에서부터 경기력을 좀 더 올려놔야 달궈놔야 잘해진다고 생각을 하고 있기 때문에 페이퍼렉스도 아마 경기를 되게 오랜만에.
I think energy will mirror their Breeze comp for Abyss.
경기를 좀 안 나왔던 것 같아서 다음 경기 때 잘할 것 같아요.
I would agree because we use that play-in time to warm up, and I'm sure that Paper.
They won't play Viper, I think.
Playoff match. They haven't played in a
They
while,
did play
so
Viper in the past, but
for their next match. And right up
I think they played Viper on Abyss before.
Played in a while, and you're up against Gen G. What would you like to say to them before you meet them tomorrow?
Before Harbor was super meta. I think that Harbor will be part of the meta for Abyss. Like every team will have to play Harbor. I could see them playing like double drone Harbor Viper or Harbor Astra. I could see them play
We'll take that
Jet, Sova, KO
against Gen G again. All right, that was
Harbor Astra as well.
Francis for the interview, and congrats again, Francis.
It could be KO or Teo. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see. So like this comp, I was actually looking at Breeze. I meant to look at this. Waylay, Sova, Teo. Like I could see this kind of comp, but then they go like Harbor Astra instead. Something like that.
Yeah, we're starting all over again because it feels
Maybe
like
something like that.
When Nongshim was performing like this as well. And they are definitely back in form. We talked to Danby last week on Sunday. And
yeah, I don't think they're playing Vice.
They are so much better than they were at Santiago.
They'll probably bring back the Harbor though.
This is like an upgraded version of the blue-haired duelist meta.
Probably go Kiko Jet, Mata Harbor.
Do not make that a theme. Do not make sure that doesn't.
Scuba Astra.
It's true. It's true.
Or Viper, I guess.
It is a fact.
And then Brock, obviously Sova, and then Ethan plays KO or.
I think it is a valid point that maybe they're a little bit out of form. They're not quite match fit yet. So let's see how they
What's the next match? Next match is going to be GE versus DRX.
Is probably not very happy about the situation that they've been put in.
This is the next matchup.
Nongshim or PRX?
I mean, yeah, I don't know which one.
Ethan Tay would be fun. Yeah,
Honestly,
I agree.
both of those options are kinda
Ethan
cool.
Tay would be
For
fun.
Nongshim, though,
I want to see the approach, and I want to see like a very.
interesting matchup. Last
I want to
time
see a
around,
high value
they played
Teo.
earlier in this stage. Genji was
Whenever
able
I
to
see
win
Teo, it
2-1.
feels like
I
it's
can't wait
used
to
as
see how
like
Genji's style overall
on a
does
very
this
low
match
key
with
level. I feel
Nongshim.
like Teo is like
Quite good at
Breach.
this Sage Chamber style that is a very, very popular and great approach in this meta at the moment. And the last time Ash played Dampi in a Neon head-to-head, he kind of diffed him. So I want to see how Genji deal with Nongshim now.
Yeah, I think PaperX, they didn't focus on stopping Nongshim at all today. It was all about hanging with them.
Like Teo's the same as Breach in the way that like some teams think that
a little bit rusty, a little bit out of practice, and still trying new things. Jing on the waylay, Jing on
they
the
think it's like a
Neon.
real
So
agent,
they're
but then
not
they
leaning
like
into
don't really
comfort
think
in the
about how
same
they're
way
using it to
Nongshim
get
are,
value in
but
the game.
Nongshim's just like unstoppable.
They're
It's
like blinded by it.
nightmarish when they're in this form. On these type of comps, there's nobody in the world who does it better, and they're building up steam now to make it all the way to Shanghai.
Very terrifying to watch as
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how good has Genji looked? How good has Genji looked? Bro, all 2-1s. Holy shit! What a run! What a banger run! What the hell is this? Because I have not watched any Genji at all. I've not watched any Genji at all. I think I watched this game, if I recall correctly. That's about it. Watch the Nongshim Genji game. Well, I'm not really going to go watch it, but yeah, I'm sure even this one goes like very differently. Obviously, just looking at the roles, right? It's going to be Yoru in this now. What is this timeline, bro? What are these timelines? That is actually funny.
나와가지고 네 그런 상황에서 저희가 좀 가위바위보로 몇 개 라운드를 좀 스노우볼로 굴러간 게 있다 보니까 그런 부분에 대해서 저희가 좀 이득을 많이 받고 이겼었던 것 같아요.
I mean, before coming into today, we thought, initially we thought we were going to face global esports. So we scrimmed against PaperX a lot. So when we found out
Do you think PRX are changing some of their comps and are these regional games good indicator of how they'll look at champs?
We know each other so well. This is going to be a messy fight. And I think it played out that way. We just got very lucky, and the lucky rounds that we won, it was a
I mean, I don't know if they're like still doing testing or not.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh my god, that's so
If Alex and whoever came forward and said that they're going to play a 7-map pool, they're looking good on the 7-map pool, you would assume that they're coming out playing what they think is the absolute best, you know? At least I would interpret it that way. It feels like PRX likes the current approach, likes their current comps.
The earlier rounds, I think.
But they have the leeway, right? They have the leeway.
If you use the ult properly, you could wipe up the entire squad, right? So I think with
They have the leeway to like decide.
The luck was in our favor.
Do we want to play,
Neon
Neon for Jing on split?
Were you surprised that
Is Neon too OP that you have to play it?
Yeah, and the second part, I want to know how you guys prepared.
I don't think you have to play it, but it definitely is broken. It's definitely OP.
고를 수 있게 냅뒀을 때 좀 RB 선수는 좀 어떤 생각이 들었는지 그리고
Oh my god, it's
어떤
13
식으로
minutes.
PRX와의 어비스를
Okay, can I be so for real, chat? It's 3 a.m. Fuck. 13 minutes? Bro, I'm actually really tired. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, you gotta watch G. Bro, it's like, the problem is, wait, is FNS gonna stream G? Surely. Here's the thing. Chad, here's the thing. I'm gonna reiterate just so we're all on the same page. I've been getting terrible sleep this entire time. Oh, there's a lot of people watching. Oh, okay, that's fine. Anyway, I've been getting terrible sleep this entire time that I've been co-streaming. And this is like kind of a blessing. The fact that there's like a few days that I can kind of chill a bit. FNS is older than you. FNS doesn't stream EMEA, bro. It's different. I've been streaming like 3 leagues, which is like kind of fucked. The one person I will say, now Sliggy's him. Sliggy is definitely him. So yeah, I mean, guys, there's plenty of co-streamers that are streaming. I'm gonna raid my 24/7 account because I haven't rated it yet. I recently got monetized on the 24/7, which is goated. But yeah, you guys can kind of go off to whoever you want to go off to. I will be rating the offline channel. Zikz is money farming. Zikz sold his soul. No, Zikz has bills to pay. But I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. If the time zones worked better for me, then I would feel more comfortable watching all this. But you guys have to realize as well, it's like, man, this is like my usual time where I'm sleeping. Don't usually stream Pacific unless I'm like really trying to do my schedule. And I want to prioritize being, you know, tip-top shape for EMEA into Americas. Because that is like truly what I need to prioritize. So every now and again, we'll hit a Pacific stream. Maybe I stream again tomorrow. We'll see. But once again, yeah. All right, GG's everyone. I appreciate everybody for showing up. If I don't stream Pacific, you know, honestly, chat, I might stream something else during the day. I might stream something else during the day, or I'll make my own YouTube short, like Abyss Tech or something. Yeah, I might play ranked too. Maybe I'll play ranked. I have no idea. It's kind of an open day, so I'll figure it out. All right, GG's everyone. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, Pacific. Peace.